6 a.m. and already the boy ain't right.
End of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
Good morning, Facebook Friday Live. Good morning to you, Lynn and Marco.
Wow.
Matt Hecker. Always our first commenter.
Good morning, Matt.
Yes.
Good morning. Man, how was your fourth?
It was good.
It started on the 3rd.
I was going to say, do you have more extended on the third or the fourth?
Probably the third.
Yeah.
What was in your house?
We our radio station and our sister stations choreographed the soundtrack for the fireworks for the Perrysburg Maumee event. So it was on the 3rd on Wednesday night, and
Yeah.
we were actually situated physically next to the Perrysburg Boat Club. So
True story.
by the Commodore Perry Monument down there at the end of Louisiana Avenue. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Exactly what you're talking about.
So we had a spectacular view. The
That's
sound
crowded.
was wonderful.
It was. It got crowded. Matt says there's an echo.
Of course there is.
Are we starting off? I'm telling you,
We're starting off the day.
We have got to maybe start doing something about it.
I can barely see out of my eyes right now. I just want you to know the allergies that I have right now are
But
so
I
bad.
have high expectations for you.
No,
You know what I
don't
mean?
have too high expectations today. It's weird when you've got bad allergies, like how debilitating it can be.
Oh,
like you just
yeah.
feel like you're
Well, your
funk,
eyes,
you know.
your mouth,
total world.
your nose.
I'm gonna every time I do this, I'm gonna switch to one of you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. God bless you.
That's a fake sneeze, dude.
It
Come
is.
on.
There's
Do
no
not
way
fall
like
for
that sneeze.
that.
But it is like this bad air quality. Is that a factor?
I have
Is that-
honestly no idea. I took 2 Zyrtec yesterday.
Yeah.
I took an Allegra before I went to bed last night.
Well, just
Like-
so everybody knows, between Toledo and Detroit is the worst air quality in the entire country today. For whatever reason, leftover fireworks smoke and the wildfires in Canada are getting together, and Ross will be reporting on it. But
Isn't that crazy?
we have the worst. In fact, you know, the moderate. We're at moderate. Detroit is actually at unhealthy. I've never seen unhealthy. It says like you can't even go outside.
Detroit's been
Really?
unhealthy for a long time.
Yeah, well,
let's be
now it's
honest.
the air.
Let's be
You
honest.
can't even
Wow.
breathe there. So
Well, yeah, because it got bad a couple of times last summer, but yeah, I thought when I saw it this morning, I just thought it was all lingering fireworks.
Right,
smoke.
right. Hey, good morning, Jeff Marin. Good morning to you, sir.
Jeff,
Devin
hi.
Naylor.
Up early.
hey,
Good
my
morning
guy
from Frederick, Maryland. He says,
coming home.
"Gotta
this
be one of
weekend.
your guys."
Yeah, Devin's my boy. Man.
Nice.
We
Wow.
had some fun last weekend. You went home. You spent the weekend with your boy.
Yeah, I went to my other home, which is in Madison, Wisconsin. It was,
Right.
My son's.
What'd you
fourth-
guys do?
Well, he wanted to go to Texas Roadhouse for his birthday, which I love that kid, and sit on the saddle. So we did that. But we had fun. We went out. We went fishing for a little bit. We just spent a lot of time together. So it was good to kind of see him. But he is so funny because he just I don't know. He just loves. Here I gotta find the video of it. But you know, I don't know. Have you ever been to Texas Roadhouse on a birthday?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So
That was one of the first dates that I ever had with my wife.
yeah.
Not well with her family.
You good? She said, "How old are you going to be?" He said 5, which is right because he's 4. So he was confused because he knows he's turning 5 next.
Oh,
This is so funny when they say yeehaw, he starts spinning. Look, he's spinning the rope like a cowboy. Watch him. He's like a.
The cutie pie. Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
That was,
I love it.
Yeah, so he what a sweetheart. But yeah, we had a good time.
Good. That's great, man. Lynn, how about you? What'd you do this past weekend?
Oh my gosh, the Herzl reunion, our 100th, and it was just a
Yeah.
blast from beginning to end. I mean, they're doing everything from putting a time capsule together to a
This is the
prohibition
Herzl
party. Mhm.
company, the tomato people.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was telling
Yeah.
her, I was like, dude, one of my favorites. Like, here's two things that I found by living in Toledo, but I wish everybody across the country did. Number one is what is that garlic expressions?
Garlic expressions.
That is the best salad. I have like 7 bottles in my. That's all I eat.
Mhm.
And the other one is this. I was telling her, hey man, there's this salsa. I think it's the best salsa I've ever had. It's Di Fratelli, right?
Yeah,
And they
mhm,
make the
exactly.
tomatoes for that.
right, and the Herzl makes the tomatoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And so
Yeah.
I was like,
so
dude,
that's
there's-
one of
That's
their
your
products.
family. Is that your
Yeah,
mom's side?
my
or
mother,
dad's side?
my
Your
mother,
mom's side.
Betty Herzl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
And,
So what all did you guys do?
Well, we all gathered together to put things together for a time capsule that'll be buried actually out at Lake Township Cemetery, where hundreds of our family are all interred, and so they're going to bury a time capsule there to be uncovered in 50 years.
You know what's gonna be really weird is when they go to dig up that time capsule and people don't know what they're doing.
And they dig
They-
up a grave.
They think they're gonna be no other people think they're gonna be digging up a grave. They think you're gonna be
right.
Well, maybe, but it'll be not too far. You know how fast 10 years goes, 50
Sure.
flies, and so it'll be our children there to open
What
it
did you
up.
put
and-
in there?
I just put some things of my parents in there, but there were other people like my daughter who are writing notes to their kids because their kids are babies, but they'll be 50
Right,
or so
yeah.
when they're opening that up.
sure.
And so there'll be notes and things for their children. And there were other who
Oh,
are
that's
young ones
sweet.
and they're writing notes to themselves to open up in 50 years, which is really cool.
Wow.
So, so that was a big part of the event. We had a prohibition party because when the Herzls immigrated from Switzerland, they actually were in alcohol. So the biggest bar in Ohio, maybe the country, was in downtown Toledo where the convention center stands, and that was Herzl's bar. But when prohibition came about, it was closed up, of course, and they got
Was it closed?
Yeah, closed up. Hey, we make tomatoes now.
And then
Yeah.
it became tomatoes. Well, there was stories about my great uncle Walter being dressed as a nun.
Tomatoes
and
taste like
something,
gin.
and
Yeah.
barrels being,
What are we gonna do with all this distillery
covered up
equipment?
and
Well, let's make
transported.
tomatoes, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. But so then the prohibition party and then a massive picnic out at Oakshade Grove on the following day.
How
They
many
had a
people were
golf
there?
outing. About 300.
Oh my god,
I know
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's fabulous. I'm so proud of that family. It's such a great clan, and yeah, they're really good people, and I'm really proud to be a part of it.
That's wow.
They're hardworking, they're industrious,
Yeah.
and just believe in family.
Clearly very prosperous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually, when I was I had just transferred to the University of Toledo after being at BGSU for a couple of years, and I was taking not a sociology class,
Psychology.
no. But anyway, he was talking
Economics.
about he was talking about people from where
Accounting.
they originate, and he was asking everybody where they're from or their
History.
heritage.
What class was it?
Etymology. I really want to know this.
I
What
said I was Swiss, and he goes, "You'll be successful, whatever you do." And he had that kind of belief in the people from Switzerland, and they've all started businesses.
Yeah.
We got the florists. My grandpa was the greenhouses. I mean, there were so many of them that did have their own businesses and were really successful. So, all right, well, there's a long answer for
yeah, I love it. No, I love it. I love it.
you.
What about you? What'd you do?
I tell you what I did. I learned to make a pierogi.
Oh,
Hey.
somebody said they saw you.
So remember the guest
Somebody
that
said
we
it was terrible.
remember
No,
the
they
guest
said
we
it was
had in
good.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize this. Apparently, she's like a really big deal. She's a really big
the
YouTuber.
cookbook author.
Yeah, like they're not even
Is
from
it
here.
like that time we had that wrestler in here? We're like, who's this clown?
Yes.
Apparently, everybody loved him.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So
never
I'm
heard
like
of this
going through.
guy.
I'm watching some of her YouTube videos on how to make pierogies. I'm looking at the numbers she on YouTube. I'm like, how many followers did you? Like, oh my gosh! Apparently, so shit. I thought they were just like locals from here. No, they live in Poland
Wow.
and they travel the country. They travel the world.
Yeah, she's got like 1 million
Make-
subscribers.
Yeah, it's insane. I'm like, oh my gosh! I'm glad I didn't know that actually
Wow.
going in, because I probably would have I get starstruck. I still get starstruck by Lynn. Whenever I see Lynn out in public, I'm always like, oh my God, that's Lynn
Yeah.
Casey. Oh my God. Oh my God. So yeah, so it was probably best that I didn't. But I watched her videos. I learned how to make a pierogi, and I went in there. I want to tell you, I showed up.
You did.
I showed up.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
I made
I
the
thought for
mix.
sure you were going to screw it up.
No
Wow.
way, man. I made the mixture just right. I was able to fold. I even did like the little pinch that you're supposed to do on the pierogies.
Oh,
Little-
yeah. Don't they have a little thing to make
Like
that?
little forks around the edge. Isn't it supposed to be? All...
Isn't it supposed to be like a little wheel?
Oh, I
thing that they
could
do?
do a fork. No, so you can do like a press, you know, like
Right.
with the shape of them.
Right.
But then like when you put the mixture inside it and you fold it over, you've got to pinch it so that it like does like this trifold pinch, like 4 times. That seals it, makes sure that it stays sealed.
You're somewhat of a pierogi expert.
Oh man. You know what I'm gonna do? I will make some pierogies and I'll bring them in here. I've got it. So I did that. But the best part of the weekend was seeing my kids. 3 of my kids were in Frozen Junior up at Bedford.
Wow.
And seeing them all on stage together, it was amazing. I mean, just being a what, you know, I was in theater, you know, I was, you know, up on the stage. And so to be able to see my kids doing that too, it's just like,
That is so
Ah,
great.
it's-
Did they have any scenes together?
there were a couple times where they were all on stage as like chorus, but they never really had any interacting with each other. But you know, Michael, you know, Julia was, Elsa goes from being a small child to a teenager,
Yes.
then to an adult,
Right.
you know, and so she was the middle, but had this heart, she had the last line of the song of "Do You Want to Build a Snowman?" after their parents are dead and they're alone and all this stuff. Oh my gosh, she nailed it. She nailed the heartbreaking.
Awesome.
Oh, Jack didn't really. I don't think Jack really understood that he was in a show. I don't know if he.
You know, I've
I don't
been
know if he
there.
really knew what was going on. That's what it looked like half the time. But you know, he was there, and every now and then he'd do the stuff with But and then Michael was Olaf, the snowman.
Oh, that is
And,
so fun.
Oh, it was great.
Bet.
Michael was being one of the leads, got to after the show, in order to keep the crowd, the craziness in the hallway, they said, we're going to have the leads on stage. So if you want a picture with the princesses or Olaf, or, you can come up on stage. And so he's standing in this line as little kids are coming up to him to take pictures with him and meet him. And
Oh, that'll be something he remembers.
swelled his head, no doubt, but
Kind of like
yeah.
being Batman.
right. Exactly right.
That is great.
So it made for a fun weekend.
That is great.
Bonnie Rhodes.
If for the record, National Pierogi Day looks like October 19th. Oh,
All right, there we go. That's when I'll bring in the pierogies then.
wait, nope. Apparently I mistyped National Period Day. Never mind. Let's
Oh.
try this again.
Yeah, bring him in
Wait,
for that.
wait a minute.
Yeah, that'll be good.
All right.
Hmm.
Just same month, October 8th.
October 8th.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'll bring in pierogies. Today, I and I didn't have a chance because we were gone. We were up at Doubles Lake yesterday for the 4th. And
Nice.
so I didn't have a chance to stop anywhere, but apparently today's apple turnover day. So if anybody wants to make an apple turnover, bring it in here. You're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome.
Yeah.
It's also National Bikini Day. I don't know if you knew
Well,
this.
bring it in the bikini.
Wear a bikini. Bring in
We'll just kill 2 birds with one stone.
my daughter suggested that I bring in the picture of my wife my wife gave me this picture that I've hanging in my office. It was when we were first dating, shortly before we were engaged, but she's wearing a pink bikini. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I said, nah, I don't think I'm going to do that.
K100, Len and Marco, thank you so much for being right here. It's a Feel Good Friday Facebook Live. We'll check in with Guy the 419, Pat McCarty, just a few minutes from now. We're live on Facebook right now, though. Today, scattered thunderstorms likely. Could be strong gusting winds up to 30 miles an hour, high 84. The air quality is not great today. We have the worst air quality in the entire country between us and Detroit. So they're not supposed to spend a lot of time outside today if you can help it. Storms, showers tonight, overnight, low 64.
Right now, we're at 68 here at Toledo's K100. Traffic is not in terrible shape. We do have an incident on Monroe Street. I can't zero in where it is. Our news partner show 13 ABC where a 2-car crash on Monroe. It looked like maybe near Sylvania. I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to get the details on that, but it does look to be the only incident right now. Construction zone traffic moving smoothly. Call, text if you spot trouble, 419-240-1000. The line is sponsored by our friends at Perrysburg Premier Garage Door.
You thought Grandma was bad?
Hey, Siri. What does your ass want now?
She's nothing compared to this. It's Tough Love with Siri on K100.
You call or text to get your tough love. It's super easy. We have an iPhone 4S that's on that very first operating system when Siri was a little mean and a little terse. That's how we love her. We keep her never updated so that she stays like that forever. We ask her questions here at 620 and 820. This is from Sammy, who lives in Toledo, who says this: Siri, why, with all the games, electronics, and sports, do my kids still say they're always bored constantly with nothing to do? Why is that?
Your kids are telling you that they are bored. Easy. Send those dummies out into your yard to do chores. I don't care if your lawn is already mowed. Make them go out there with scissors and hand trim it. Watch how fast they change their attitude.
Well, there you go. Well, yeah,
I'm not bored.
Yeah.
I didn't mean
Yeah.
it.
Well, I never told my dad I was bored, boy. We were. What's that?
My kids have learned that.
Yeah.
I say they learned, I'm bored.
You're
I've
bored?
got something for you to do.
Yeah.
Got plenty for you to do.
Yeah, that is a death sentence. Let's see. Darren and Adrian, thank you for checking in on our show here. Darren says, Siri, is there any way to actually ever get a deposit back from my landlord? I've never gotten one back.
This one has an easy answer. The best way to get your apartment deposit back when you are moving out of a rental is to use the method of deceit. And by that I mean lie. We all know that your apartment is most likely a hole and that your building is going to use any reason that they can find to stick it to you and make you pay more money. You really just need to trick them and make it look like your apartment doesn't need any extra work. Once you get that money back, who cares if they discover that you hid a bunch of damage with poor paint jobs and drywall work? You are in the clear.
Yeah, just patch it over as best as possible till you, and then the next person.
Toothpaste.
Yeah.
Toothpaste on those nail holes.
It works. It sounds like you've done that before.
You're in her world now.
Leave your feelings at the door.
Right.
Well, hopefully everybody had a great and safe 4th of July.
How was your neighborhood? And was it they go blasting off fireworks all over your neighborhood?
Well, I wasn't home either, and I wasn't home the
okay.
second. We went out
Oh,
to,
you said Devil's Lake.
we were out Devil's Lake yesterday. We were actually at the Mud Hens game on Wednesday. We went out to the
They
Mud
had
Hens
quite
game
the
on
fireworks
Wednesday night.
Extravaganza.
It
didn't they?
was amazing.
Yeah, nice.
It was. They had all the. We didn't get the wristbands though. They must have ran out before they got to our row.
What did the wristbands do?
I'm going to show you here in just a few minutes what they did. I got a little video that I'm going to put up. And then the second we saw the ones over at Sylvania Country Club. Hopefully your fireworks celebration did not look anything like this.
You cannot stick it in the ground. It's not going to work. Who did that? You got to put it in the shoe.
Firework gone wrong.
gosh. Do you ever light off your own fireworks, Pat?
Sometimes
You do?
I've been known to.
It's never. We have friends who did a big. I don't even know if they still do it. When the kids were little, we would go and they'd have a big fireworks extravaganza. The Hanson brothers would put together and they would do it. It's like it terrified me. Just terrified me.
You gotta be safe. I think the big thing is don't drink. I think that would be the big takeaway. Don't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
While lighting off fireworks, you're not going to make good decisions.
No.
Good morning, Kevin Webb.
Hi, Kevin.
I went to Bonnie Rose says I went to Cedar Point and got home at 2 a.m. Oh my gosh.
They usually do
Bonnie.
a nice fireworks display up there.
Oh
too,
yeah.
for
Oh, they do a
Sunday.
great one.
Yeah.
A little late today. Feel good Friday. I flew my son in from Seattle as a surprise to the family. He landed at Metro.
Oh, wow.
440. That's wow. So it's how I said, welcome home.
That is so cool. Yeah.
Kevin, do you set off your own fireworks? Kevin seems like somebody who would set off his own fireworks. He might.
Kevin does it all. I would not be surprised.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised
Very
either.
easy to tell somebody that sets their own fireworks off. Just look at their hands. If they're missing a finger, they do.
I
Did
set up
you-
my own fireworks.
Did you guys
It's
or your
great.
family ever do it yourself, Marco, like that?
I have an uncle who loves doing that stuff.
Yeah.
He's also paralyzed now. But that's not from the fireworks.
Not for the
But because of that kind of stuff.
Wow. Yeah, he's crazy though, and he would light.
I've
He
done
would light
like
him.
bottle rockets and Roman candles and things like that. In fact, I was thinking about going and buying some of those today.
My son-in-law has
But the
half
big
an
ones.
eyebrow, and you could ask him someday about his little hairline and eyebrow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Story behind
My uncle
that.
would. This is the first one that taught me that you could do like some explosives and then put like a pipe on top of it and then blow a tennis ball like half a mile in the air. We did that. Yeah, it was
Wow.
crazy. It was crazy. I think everybody has a crazy uncle.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind fireworks. I don't like them at 2 a.m. Not a big fan of 2 a.m. fireworks.
Yeah. My favorite's like we were watching the big $1 million fireworks display, and then some guy was like neighborhood over shooting his own off at the same time. I'm like, guy, what? It's like playing a touch football during the Super Bowl. Like, what? You got something else going on here that everybody you're getting wasted over there.
Right.
Like,
right.
no one is looking at your event.
Nobody's watching your show.
Stop. I mean, so that's the guy that probably does it at 2:00 in the morning.
How about the people that are watching right now? Want to hear from you. Do you set up your own or do you have? Oh, Kevin says nope, too expensive. That's very smart, Kevin. It's very, very smart. They are expensive.
Yeah. K100, Lynn and Marco, and your
Marco and your sports report here brought to you by Zavosky's Custom Meats and Deli. Guardians rolled to an 8-4 win over Chicago White Sox yesterday. The Twins gave the Tigers a good old-fashioned, 12-3. And that game was called in the 7th due to what? Rain. Mud Hens were down to their last out in the top of the 9th, and Ryan Vilade changed the game with one swing, a grand slam that gave the Mud Hens the lead, and they go on to win 5-3 yesterday in Columbus. That's always good, man. Walk-off kind of grand slam, amazing. And like we said earlier, in case you missed it, Patrick Berlotti gobbled up 58 hot dogs to win his first men's title yesterday in the annual Nathan's Famous 4th of July hot dog eating contest, taking advantage of the absence of the biggest star, Joey Jaws Chestnut. And can you really say that you won the contest when Joey Chestnut's not in it? I don't think so.
But on social media alongside beating you terribly.
Yeah, so Joey Chestnut decided to do his own hot dog eating contest while they were doing it on his own platform and ate 70-some hot dogs. So he's still the unofficial winner. Mickey Sudo sets a new record in the women's division, eating 51 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes. And that is your sports report.
That's enough sports. Lynn's got your fix in the 419.
There's a special event happening at Swan Creek Metro Park tomorrow called Disabled and Proud Fest. It is an outdoor expo. It's the second year that it's being held. It's a great opportunity for you to explore the Metro Park's inclusive outdoor activities. All-day event is going to be happening, and we're going to have details for you in the 7 o'clock hour. Valerie Fatica, who is a part of that event, is going to come in, and she's going to give us all the details of it. So we'll look forward to her being in studio about 7:50 this morning to give us a scoop on it.
All right, love that. And that is always good. We'll have that coming up here.
Filling you in on fun in the 419.
All right, fun in the 419. Nobody better than Guy in the 419 to let us know what's some cool stuff to do with the family this
A
weekend.
little bit slower weekend. So as far as events goes, there's little things here, this and that here. But I'll tell you, if you're looking for something fun to kind of maybe relax from the busy week you might have had, but you still maybe want to go out and do something, some great things to do, great opportunity to check out the Toledo Metro Parks, in particular, the Glass City Metro Park. If you haven't been out there, great, especially with all the water that they've got, the splash pad that they've got out there. Great time, but also a great thing if you want to see I'm going to give you 2 great opportunities to see downtown Toledo in a way like you never had before. One is the Sandpiper, the family cruise night. You can either take the booze cruise, which I prefer, or the family cruise night that'll take you up and down the Maumee River, taking a look at downtown. The other is it's a boat. It's a jet ski rental. And I just had the opportunity this past Saturday to take some jet skis out. It's Scott's Jet Ski Rental, and brand new company, but you can rent a jet ski
Where are they
by the hour.
situated?
They drop you off just north of downtown.
Uh-huh.
Well, if Scott was smart, he would sponsor the Lynn and Marco show and let us just go
Love
jet
it.
skiing.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I think maybe you guys should come jet skiing with me sometime.
Are they the stand-up ones or the sit-down?
You can stand up on them, but they're you sit on it primarily, but you can't stand on it.
Done. We've got that and pickleball dates coming up.
Man,
I don't know if we have that. I'm not sure we have that.
So if you want to, check out my Facebook page. I'm gonna have that video up there pretty soon in the next couple days. But great time. My wife and I went up and down the Maumee River.
Nice. Cool. All right, working on stories here for your country music news. What's going on?
We got a lot of new music being released. We're going to catch you up on some on-stage performances as well.
All right, all that on the way here. It's Lynn and Marco, Toledo's K100. Good morning.
And if you're looking to see some live music in the area, we've got some shows for you this weekend. Here to tell us about it is Andy Joe Taylor.
What's up, Toledo? I hope y'all had a great weekend and got to check out last weekend's lineup of shows. I myself had a great weekend. Brunswick sure knows how to welcome you with open arms. I had such a blast at the Brew Kettle, and I can't wait to come back again with the Menace Army. And I'm looking forward to another great weekend, but first and foremost, happy 4th of July weekend. We are so blessed to live in the land of the free and the home of the brave. And what better way to celebrate the 4th of July than with some live local music? Let's get to this weekend's Music No with Andy Joe. Friday, Noisy Neighbors is rocking out at the Village Idiot. Two Life Missing is headed back to Cock and Bull, and the Kirby's are jamming at Papa's Tavern. And yours truly is headed back to Bradner, Ohio again. I'm so excited to be jamming at Snuffy's for a special Andy Joe show for the July edition. Saturday, Old School is kicking it at Madhouse. Distant Cousins is jamming at Bar 145, and Kendra Morris is headed back to Frankie's. Toledo, have a great 4th of July weekend. Eat lots of burgers and hot dogs. Take in every single firework. And celebrate the freedom that we have the privilege of having. Brought to you courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. Make sure y'all stay in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe on K100, Today's Best Country, and Guy in the 419 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend and happy 4th of July.
The Music Know with Andy Joe. The Music Know with Andy Joe. She'll tell you where to go. The Music Know.
It's hazard. It's considered hazardous.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And that has really been kind of the bullseye. That's where you have those optimal conditions. And early this morning,
That's
When did that start up? When did the bad air quality start up?
last night.
It was last night?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know if I can blame my allergies on it.
I don't think it's your allergies. I think you might be sensitive and it's all fucked up outside.
It's very possible. All right. Well, thank you. So go check out some live music this week. Thanks everybody that's watching right now. Good morning, Trig Simon. Good morning to you. Pat Wilson. Good morning to you. Crystal Barnes is also watching.
Crystal's here?
Crystal's here. Jeff Marin. Good morning to you. Devin Naylor. Oh, we already mentioned Devin. All the way from Frederick, Maryland. You're going back. When are you going? You're going back, 2 weeks?
Yes.
2 weeks
yes.
from now?
Yeah, I'm actually going back today to see my parents for a day. Then
Okay.
I'm taking little man back next week.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, hold that thought.
I'm holding.
K100, Toledo's country music station. It's Lynn and Marco here. Your weather. Scattered thunderstorms likely today. Could be strong. Gusting winds, maybe up to 30 miles an hour later on. 84 going to be our high. Storms and showers tonight. Overnight low down to 64. The air quality is not great. Right now, it's in the very unhealthy stage for us. Detroit's up to almost hazardous, which is crazy from the 4th of July stuff and these wildfires getting together and making a mockery of everything. So be careful if you're out and about today.
It does look like, where are we at? 68 as far as that temperature goes. And your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic update. We talked about a problem there at Monroe, and I wasn't sure about the location, but it is Monroe and Douglas, and it is really causing some troubles there. It looks like 2 people taken to the hospital, and you're also talking about power outage for about 1,500 people in that area. Still sorting it out. We'll take, make sure that we let you know when and if they do, but as of right now, steer clear of that Monroe and Douglas intersection. If there's any other trouble spots, please get a hold of us at 419-240-1000. That line is sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door.
All right, let's figure out what's going on in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee.
Well, we told you there's plenty of new music for you to enjoy, and there is. Zach Bryan released his highly anticipated album, The Great American Bar Scene, yesterday. Collection debut single, Pink Skies, dropped in May. So a lot of people very excited about that. Midland has released information about a new album. This will be their 4th album, Barely Blue. It'll be out September 20th. I cannot wait for them. I love their sound.
Yeah.
First song from the collection is Lucky Sometimes. Let's see what else is going on. A little bit of a slow week as most of the stars are either playing festivals or taking a little bit of time off for the holiday. Did hear a rumor about Michael Ray recently. It looks like he and reality star Audrina Partridge may be a couple. The Hill star, the country star, who is also, of course, the ex-husband of fellow country star Carly Pierce. Apparently liking each other's Instagram posts back and forth for the last couple of months. And if that wasn't enough to get the rumor mill cranked up, she posted a picture on her Instagram story of her and Michael sharing a smooch as she was jumping up and wrapping her legs around his waist. So it does look like they too are a couple and that it is Instagram official.
Oh, well, then you know it's got to be true.
You know it's got to be true. And John Pardee, he was on a recent a podcast talking about new baby, new music on the way when he sat down with ESPN's Marty Smith and Ryan McGee, happily talking about what the next record is going to be sound like. He said that the current diverse landscape of country music allowing him to explore and expand his sound. He was one of those people, who's really kind of hung his hat on a classic sound and being a cowboy act out there. But he says, not going crazy. The new record has got some rock and stuff on it that's really cool. But he said it's a lot more tasteful way for him to do things. Fiddle and steel, he's going to be keeping it in there. He said, but it does allow him to branch out a little bit. It looks like no details have been really released for that album, but it will be his 6th, and it is being worked on. So that's all I got for you on that. But that's your country music news update. You want something more on these artists, these stories, make sure you check out our Facebook page and the website, K100country.com.
While it's easy to say the driver who hit you was at fault, various factors may have contributed to the crash. Kissling, Nestico, and Reddick has been fighting for the injured for 2 decades, and we can help determine who's responsible. Expect more from your lawyer. Hurt in a car? Call KNR.
If you're wanting to better your home, don't miss Renewal by Anderson's 31-day sale. Going on now. Save $300 per window and save $700 per door. Offer ends soon. Get started at renewalbyanderson.com.
This report is sponsored by Macy's.
Crooked Creek Golf Course, your hometown golf course. Crooked Creek is the most improved golf course in the area with faster greens and so many improvements, it's more challenging than ever. And Crooked Creek is introducing Happy Hour for 2 players, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Play 9 holes, buy 1, get 1 for half off with a free hot dog for both players. And if you add another $10 per player, you play 18 holes and a drink is included. Tea time required. Spots are limited. Double occupancy required. And if you're looking for some fun with your significant other, try Couples Night every Friday night at 5 p.m. It's a 9-hole mixed scrambles. Non-committal, so you don't have to play every week. Couples Night includes 9 holes, a hot dog, chips, and a beverage off the approved list. All for only $45. Crooked Creek, the area's most improved golf course, located just east off Exit 5 and US 23 in Ottawa Lake, Michigan. Visit crookedcreekgolf.com.
Summer's greatest hits are going on now, and Macy's July 4th sale has summer's greatest savings on amazing limited time specials on swim, sandals, and more summer essentials. Get everything you need to celebrate summer today at Macy's.
It's the annual Centurions Bike Rally, July 12th and 13th. Come on Friday at 5 p.m. and enjoy live music from country favorite Haywire. Saturday, enjoy food vendors, merchandise, bike games, cornhole competition, and music by Paradise City, Guns N' Roses tribute band, Streetwise, and Detroit's own Wrecking Crew. Don't miss it. Centurions Bike Rally, 1501 White House Spencer Road, Swan. Must be 21. Sponsored by Rotor Racing, Toledo Door and Window, Mail Pouch Saloon, The Haven Lounge, Loma Linda's, and Napoleon Harley Davidson.
DQ presents Picture This. Picture the DQ freezer, home to all the Blizzard flavors of the past. Picture it opening to bring back the salted caramel truffle blizzard for a limited time. Picture that salted caramel truffle blizzard in your hands. It's all yours. No, really.
No, we're not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Crystal
we're not.
Barnes,
Crystal,
sort of an expert.
Crystal, I don't know what you're talking about.
I
Crystal.
believe our listeners before I believe Mr. Forget the Buttons over there.
So the
So you're not supposed to say Swifty.
You're not you should not say it to a true Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah.
You would not call a true Taylor Swift fan a Swifty.
Really?
Yeah.
But I mean, you cannot deny her popularity and
Oh.
impact on
It's
people's
huge.
emotions and world economy. I
Yeah.
mean, you cannot deny any
Right.
of that. Argue all you want. As a matter of fact, I guess there's such an emotional experience from concert goers who go to her events. They say that the fans are suffering from post-concert amnesia and actually can't recall a thing from the show because the intensity of their emotional level while they're at their shows.
Because she's a
temporary
witch.
memory loss.
She's putting them all under a spell.
Mhm.
Bell.
And we know what's
yeah.
happening.
I mean,
So,
there's
yeah.
you can not get something. I mean, you could say I don't get the deal. I mean, but
Yeah,
you can't say there's
exactly.
not a deal.
Exactly.
Well, and you can always tell the people who don't actually listen because he said all of her songs are very surface level. It's like I said, name a song, Shake It Off. That's the only one you know. And yeah, that's a very surface level song. You're right. But if you've ever listened to any of her other, she does actually have very good lyrics.
Yeah.
But I thought it was hilarious. And then he proceeded to say after that, he started to talk about how he didn't like Hamilton either. And to which my wife is just like, what? So like two of her favorite things, Hamilton and Taylor Swift.
It sounds like he just doesn't like the norm. He's probably
It
one of
sounds
those
like he
people
just
that
likes to get your wife riled up.
Yeah. I know. I truly think that he doesn't really like those things. But definitely. He was definitely poking the bear for sure.
like I have no interest in seeing if I never even it could be the furthest thing to see Hamilton, understand Hamilton. I could care less.
I'd like to, but I've never pursued it.
Yeah.
It's like if
What
it
is it
happens
that-
to fall in my lap, it's like, yeah, I'll go, but
Oh, so long, Lynn.
Lynn,
It's
it was
been
a good time while you were
fun.
here. It was good,
So
good of you to
long,
drop it.
Lynn.
Apparently, Lynn is not working on the 5th.
Yeah, Lynn was like, wait a minute. We don't have to work today? I'm out.
We're out.
So do you enjoy fireworks? Do you enjoy them?
I used to more.
Well, you told me you were
yeah.
you were talking earlier about how
creation, production of them for too many years, having to be a part of it. So it's kind of taken away some of just the enjoyment of oohing and eyeing at them.
right.
But
About you, Marco, you like them?
I like them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've always loved. I like to see the new ones that come out. Like they have like shapes of stars now and circles and the way they do. But I mean, I love pyrotechnics. I'm a big fan of watching all that, and I still get I might not say ooh and ah, but I'm still like, wow. I mean, like they had the streamers this year that look like little. I mean, those things are crazy.
waterfall effect.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I think it's neat. I think it's fun, and
I-
we put it to music, which I think is cool
Let's
too.
see. In the years I was producing them with the city of Toledo, we always would use Zambelli, and it's like, and this was American Fireworks Company. I think it's the first display I saw from them, and I was reminded there's still some new things coming to the skies. I mean, they're still being inventive and creative,
Right.
and putting new colors and new designs to them. So it was kind of cool to see a different fireworks company that I had seen in a long time produce the
Yeah.
show. It was good. The ones we saw in Perrysburg and Maumee.
Yeah.
What about you?
I like them.
Yeah.
I enjoy them. I think there does. If I see them too many times, like
My
I think
thing
last year I might have seen them on the second, third, and fourth, like 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
I think by the third day in a row, I'm like, okay,
get it.
I get it.
My
Like,
favorite is when I see people filming them. I'm like, dude, if you could just take a random fireworks show in 1990 and put it on, and it would look like today.
It'd look like the same thing.
It's
Yeah.
like, why are you taking a video?
right. Unless you are a content creator, nobody cares about your firework pictures.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna watch your firework videos.
I think we need more purple ones, though. I will say that.
They say blue and purple are the hardest.
Is that
color to
right? Because
create.
I never
Mhm.
see purple. I
Yeah.
see them sometimes.
Just because the heat intensity and the chemicals, they're like the most difficult colors. to
Huh.
Purple is? Purple's the most difficult. That's a good trivia question.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got some trivia questions for you guys today, by the way.
Well,
We are so stay tuned for that. We are going to be doing that in the 9 o'clock hour.
Yeah, because we have no idea who might win that competition.
Trig says, I'm watching the recorded Toledo fireworks finale right now. Let me
Oh,
tell you
wow.
something that I live downtown.
Mhm.
That finale lasted like 10 minutes. It was to the point where I was trying to read something last night. And I'm like, I hear him. And then all of a sudden it's like, I was like, oh, good. The finale started. This will be over soon. And like 8 minutes later, I'm like, what? I actually had to get up. I'm like, I've never heard a finale last that long.
So they were good, is what you were saying.
I mean, I didn't watch them, but they
Why
sounded
didn't
great.
you watch it? You're right there.
I know.
You
You
wanna
saw
look-
them the night before.
You couldn't turn your head and look out the window.
Well, and I can't see it from my I had to go on the top of my apartment.
Oh, okay.
to see 'em, but
We had them from every direction in our neighborhood last night, and they were loud and they were long and they were late. And I'm so thankful. I have 2 dogs one is deaf, so he
Right.
can't hear anything anyway, but the other one is pretty undisturbed by them. But my sister has a dog who goes crazy at him, and I know there's a lot of households like that. So I'm really glad my dogs don't have an issue with them.
Yeah.
Man, it was scary.
It scared my dog
I'll bet.
couple years ago.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
I was in the
understand the
backyard and
scaring
some
of the
neighbors
dogs
were
with the
setting some
fireworks.
off.
It's
Some
weird
pretty
to me.
big ones.
Yeah.
Does he get scared during lightning storms?
He got not anymore. He got, well, I don't know. I think lightning, it comes with the storm. I think dogs can sense all that stuff.
It
But
just sounds
when
like
all of a sudden there's
gunshots.
just boom out of nowhere,
Yeah.
like I think it scares him. But all of a sudden I'm in the backyard, all of a sudden I turn and he's nowhere to be found. I have no idea where he is. So I'm looking all around the house, can't find him anywhere. All of a sudden we get a call about 5 minutes later. We get a call, thankfully, somebody this probably a half a mile away.
They just run.
He just
run.
took off
Mhm.
and just didn't stop, just kept running.
Yeah.
Because they get disoriented and they just go. Thankfully they found him. They called us and I went and picked him up. But man, it was
Because you figure if people, what's causing that noise.
Right.
The dog, you have no idea.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
And again, it's
You
not
guys
like
are way more patient. I'd be like, guy, it's fireworks. Just calm down. Jesus.
but like a thunderstorm. I think if it was like a loud crackle, like right there, it might scare the dog. But I think they also kind of sense the temperature and the rain and the moisture in the air. They associate like, okay, there's going to be loud noises here. But when it's out of nowhere, I don't know. Let me know if your dogs have ever gotten spooked. People watching the show right now, I want to know if your dogs have ever gotten spooked from this.
You know what doesn't get spooked? Cats. Cats don't care.
Yeah.
So
They don't?
No, they're like, oh, fireworks.
Yeah, because they're like,
Because I was thinking
I can
about
cause more
usually I see
destruction
so many deer like in the morning when I'm driving. I've that those deer are like down. They're hiding
Yeah.
because of all those fireworks last night. I'm not gonna see any deer this morning.
yeah. I tell you who had a good show though, the Mud Hens, because they display not only the fireworks, but they also incorporate their laser light show within it. The majority of people in the stadium got wristbands. We weren't lucky enough to get wristbands. I don't know why, but they sync the wristbands up.
Yeah.
And so it looks like this. Check it out. So yeah, there you go. It was a
Wow.
good time. It was
looked awesome.
Yeah, it was, and it went on a while. I thought it was going to end.
When was this?
This was Wednesday night. We went to the Mud Hens game. Mud Hens lost. I'll tell you what. That was. I don't know if anybody else went to the Mud Hens game on Wednesday night. That was a boring game. That was a low.
Generally speaking, baseball is boring.
Low score. Yes. Yeah. But that's why I prefer to watch baseball live. Football I can watch on TV. Basketball I don't care about at all. Golf I love watching on TV, but baseball I gotta watch it.
Would you rather be watching golf at the course or on TV?
On TV.
Really?
Yeah, you're gonna see more. I've been
you would follow one person, or you would just plop down in a hole.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So either way.
So you wouldn't want to go to the Augusta and Masters.
Oh well, I mean, if I had the opportunity to check that out, I may do it once, but it's like I would. Yeah, I'd much rather. You're gonna see
I'm
more.
with you, by the way. I like when I
You're
watch
gonna see
football.
more
I
when
mean, I love going to some football games, but you get a much better experience watching football on your couch.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
it's better.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
you're usually not freezing.
Yeah, true.
I actually have an upcoming football game, but I shouldn't say it right now because I don't know.
That you're
who's-
playing in?
Oh yeah. Didn't you know I'm playing football now?
You're gonna
No,
tear it
I'm
up.
going to.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
That's Warren Siders, Pretty Little Poison. He'll be a bash in the bay here on K100. It's Lynn and Marco. Thank you so much for hanging with us. We're on Friday Facebook Live right now, talking about the fireworks and the big shows, and excited about all that glamour and glitz. And you know where else you're going to see a good, cool show?
Full of glamour and glitz,
Yeah.
and one that's loud and growls and glows.
Yeah, you don't have to wait till 364 days for the next 4th of July. You can see it at the Huntington Center because it's Monster Trucks Glow Party.
Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Glow Night. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
back in Toledo. This is a huge affair, and we've got still tickets.
Yeah, we got a family 4-pack right now. So you hit us up at 419-240-1000. We'll set up the early bird here right before 7 o'clock to get some free tickets. We got a family 4-pack of that?
We do.
All right, family 4-pack of tickets for you to win right now with Lynn and Marco. Give us a call. It's a caller 10, and you can win from K100.
Toledo wakes up with K.
All right, what I'd like everybody to do right now,
K100
give
caller
a
one, try
like
back.
and a share.
K100 caller
I
two,
noticed
try
there's
back.
14
K100
people
caller
watching,
three,
but I've
try
only
back.
got
K100.
9 likes in there,
You're
which
calling
tells me that some
four.
people aren't doing that.
Yeah.
Real easy.
K100
Click
caller
like,
5, try
click
back.
share
K100
right
caller
onto
6,
your
try
Facebook
again.
page right now, or
K100
where I
caller
don't know
7,
how
try
you're
back.
watching right now.
K100 caller
We've
8, try
got
again. K100, I'm sorry.
well, we've
caller
got some
number
Facebookers,
9,
we've
try
got
back.
some Xers.
Here we go.
Hello, K100.
Hi,
Hi, who's this?
this is Thomasina.
Thomasina, you are caller number 10.
You did it.
I've been
Congrats.
trying to win these tickets.
Oh, nice. See, persistence pays off.
Thank you.
It is going to be quite the event. Have you been to the Monster Truck Glow Night before?
No.
I guess it is absolutely incredible. And they've got this brand new gangster that's going to be making an appearance.
Ooh.
Quite the attraction, I understand.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you have some people to take to the big old party there.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, you got 4 tickets to go, having some fun at the Huntington Center to see some monster trucks here with Lynn and Marco on K100. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on.
Well, Marco and I had an opportunity to go play golf. We got to go do a follow up
Yes, we
with
do.
this video.
Yeah.
But we had a great time, and we got more coming.
We do.
Gotta get more. We gotta get more.
Hi, thanks for waiting.
Check this out.
Hey, what's up? It's Marco and Pat, guys in the 419, and this is called our signature series, where we go around the area, we play signature holes, and today we're at the beautiful Arthur Hills Design Golf Course, the Legacy, right in Michigan, right over the Ohio line here, and we're on the par 3 what is this, number 8. And usually par 3s can't be the signature hole. We're going to shoot some shots here, and we're actually going to try to play this. Now, on a normal day, this is a tough green to hit. But when it's 60-mile-an-hour winds, who knows what could happen. Pat's excited about playing this in 60-mile-an-hour wind. I know I am, so let's get to it. All right, Pat, there's a ball that's on the green. Whose ball is that?
That's yet to be decided. We have to go up and check the number on it.
Pat is in what we like to call, what is that called? The drop area.
The only satisfaction I have right now is we can clear any of this because of the wind. Truly, I would go into this water, drown myself, but I don't think I can. So I've got to go uphill, and then it's got to go downhill. Get up over that hill. Now come down.
Not bad. Did he redeem himself? Did he redeem himself? Still got about 4.5 feet.
We'll see what happens here.
That's a little knee knocker. All right, well, this is where my tee shot came to land. Safely on dry land. I still got to get this in and out, though. Ah!
Oh, man. That is not in gimme length.
I tried to make it. I tried to make it.
Like a pro. Wow. Like a pro. That's a triple bogey.
That is not
no. Either sings this for a par.
Oh, I missed
Or
it.
he chokes. And it's still not in gimme length. There we go.
But not in the water.
But not in the water.
All right, Pat. It's windy. What do you feel like here?
I feel like a hole in one today.
All right. Let's see it.
Exact same thing that I did the first time.
Which is what?
Right over the green.
In the water. How about that? Number 7 and Legacy claims another victim.
Number 8. And they claim 2 of my balls.
There we go. Dang, I thought I was going to be able to blow my nose before we came back.
Yeah.
No such luck.
Matt says, nice golf shot. Marco, Pats looked like he went in the water on the 8th hole. He should have to buy you lunch for that bad golf shot. You actually do owe me lunch from that.
I do owe you lunch.
2 lunches.
No, I bought you breakfast.
Oh, you did buy me breakfast.
I bought you breakfast, so I still owe you lunch.
Yeah, because what you missed there, Matt, was Pat dunking it actually on the 18th hole as well.
Yeah, that's why. And then I went double or nothing. Yep.
That's funny.
No.
Let me tell you something. That day, I mean, actually, you had hit 2 decent shots. They were just a little too hard. But that day, I don't care if you're Tiger Woods. That was not an easy shot to get on. That was 40-mile-an-hour sustained winds that never stopped. That was not gusting. That was how the whole entire day was. It was.
Yeah, it wasn't like there was a strong breeze here and there.
Right, yeah,
it
no,
was just
it never
constantly in the wind, facing us. Yeah.
That was probably the hardest conditions of golf that I probably played in.
Yeah. We gotta what are some other good courses? Well, Stone Ridge.
We're supposed to go to the one in Bowling Green.
That's Stone Ridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody keeps telling me about what's it called? Something Treetops
Treetops is good.
in Michigan.
Yep. I'm we have our family golf outing coming up at the end of the month, actually.
Oh, nice.
Every
Where's that at?
every 2 years. We're doing Legacy.
Okay.
And we're gonna do last time we did Giant Oak. I don't know if we're doing Giant Oak again.
How many people are at the family outing?
I want to say there are 12.
Okay.
So I think it's 2 teams of 6 compete against each other. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's always a good time.
That's cool.
Martina
At the end of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people, living in Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people, and in Marco, the guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
Tonight, partly cloudy with a low down to 64. And for tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 80. Sunshine on Sunday, we're back to 84. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ellis.
68 now at 2 liters K100. Traffic is in fine shape with the exception of that crash that happened earlier this morning at Douglas and Monroe. It was a single vehicle, but it sent 2 people to the hospital and impacted about 1,600 customers in terms of power outage. I'm not sure if everybody is restored or not at this point in time, but it does look like the accident is getting cleared. You've got just the situation with the telephone pole at this point in time. Call or text if you see anything else, 419-240.
What is happening here?
1000. My phone is ringing.
Oh, well, goodness gracious. You better get that. You want to answer it live on the air?
Hello? Hello?
Hi, do you have a guest coming in today?
Oh,
just-
there we go.
thank
We
you
got
so
a
much.
guest coming. That is kind of important.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. We do have a guest. All right.
You gotta love that.
You got to tune in to Facebook Friday Live to see him.
Yeah,
Call or text if you spot any traffic troubles. Always appreciate your help. Now, my personal phone, but 419-240-1000. That line is the service of your information station, sponsored by our good friends at Pearisburg Premier Garage Door.
There's a better way to.
This hour of Facebook Friday Live is sponsored by Costa Oil. Keith Klotch, thank you so much. What a guy, what a gentleman. But a great place to go get your oil changed. Really, I mean, every time I'm in there, I take my car there. I take my wife's car there.
It's the only place I go.
Haven't needed to take my truck there in a while because I've been cruising around in that
Yeah.
awesome Mach-E Mustang. So, but here's Costa Oil. So yeah, so I'm not using. I've got the Mach-E right now, so I'm not. But I still take my wife's car over there when I need to get mine, and that little punch card. Whenever you use it, you get like your 6 oil change free.
That's pretty
So,
awesome. And
yeah.
I like it because it's no hassle. They do everything. They're not, hey, you got to change your air filter. You're doing this. Whatever. They just, they make it easy.
Exactly right,
Make
and
it
it's
easy.
clean. It's a clean facility, something you can trust. So you need to get your car's oil changed. Yeah, you got to go over to Costa Oil. It's as Wilford Brimley, Wilford Brimley, as he would say with the oatmeal commercials. It's the right thing to do.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to say something about diabetes.
Diabetes.
Good morning to Carol Roscoe said hi. So back to, you've got the Mustang, which is electric. So
Yes.
how long have you been in the Mustang?
I have been in it since the beginning of May.
All right. So for the people that don't drive an electric car,
Right.
this is the first electric car that you've had, right?
Yes.
What are the pros, cons? Do you hate it? Do you love? Not that car, because I know you're great in a great car. It's a Mustang.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
yeah,
But
yeah.
just the electric, just that aspect of it. Is it harder than you thought? Is it easier?
No, it's
than-
actually a lot. Oh God, it's so easy to drive. It's clean. It feels smooth when you're driving it. It's got the one pedal option, which is really cool,
Well, now,
which
what is
means
that?
you don't have to use your brake.
What?
So as long as
There's no brake.
there is a brake. So
Oh,
if you need to brake, you can use the brake pedal, but I rarely ever use my brake pedal.
Well, how
As
do you
soon as
stop?
same way like you're driving a golf cart, as soon
Yeah.
as you let your foot off the gas, it slows down, it comes to a stop. So
Oh no, that's so crazy.
yeah, it's nuts. Let's you know what? While we're doing this, let's take a look at what do we got? Oh, here's a wonderful little video of Jack just suffering. It'll be all right.
Yeah, she said that way there's tons of different flavors.
So, well, Kathy, welcome. Welcome. You are on right now, just so you know. You are on Facebook Friday Live. So, just so you know, you can see yourself right there.
Yep.
You're center of the screen. So you are from the Lucas County Fair.
Yes, I'm from Lucas County Fair. I'm a director. There's 16 of us that run the Lucas County Fair. We range from anywhere from former 4-Hers and FFAers, people that are interested. We have a many volunteers that come over and help us that have also previously been active in the 4-H and FFA programs and throughout the community that want to help see the fair succeed.
What all goes on at the Lucas County Fair?
Well, we have many different things going on this year. First of all, first and foremost, we're there all for the kids in the 4-H and FFA. They have many judgings that are actually going to begin tomorrow before fair. And then throughout the week, there'll be various livestock shows that the 4-Hers and FFAers partake in, and also wonderful horse shows in the junior fair division. And then we also have non-livestock projects that are judged, gardening projects, and various items like that.
All right. What's going to bring the general public out to there? Because there's some people like
The general public.
Yeah, what are they going to be interested
We have
in?
great entertainment this year. On Friday night, we have a Foreigner and Boston tribute bands coming in.
I'll tell you, people love those tribute bands. That's
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And then also on Saturday night, we have Chase Beckham that's going to be playing in our on our stage and entertainment tent area.
Chase, we have a new song from him.
Yep. We play it here on the radio station.
All right.
Yep, it's really good.
So, but we also have other entertainment. We have on our dirt track, we're going to have the Winged Outlaws, which are the go-karts with wings. That'll be on Friday and Saturday night. We also have a chainsaw carver coming. On Sunday, we have a classic car show, also a demo derby, and then the KO4 drag racing on the dirt also that afternoon.
Now that demolition derby, that's your speed right there, Marco,
I like that.
right?
I like that.
You
I
like
would
seeing
go to the
cars
fair
get smashed up
for
and
that, and for whatever is fried on a stick.
There you go.
That's my two favorite things at the fair.
But we also have local bands coming. There's one called Daisy Chain and Leadfoot Granny. Also the Metros from Addison, Michigan. They're going to be coming and playing classic rock. We also have, let's see here once. Just a lot of pages of things here.
Yeah,
to
lots
talk
going
about.
on.
There's also other just local bands. Let's see here. Shannon Adkins, Stained Glass City, Joey and Ella, Genevieve Rose, Bobby May and Friends, the Metros, Steel and Copper, Jaded Soul. So we also have our green building on the south end of the grounds, and that we have our exhibits, the open class exhibits that folks out in the community can bring in. And with that, there's also going to be demonstrations throughout the week in the green building. Just a couple examples, winemaking and another one called Recycle Rebuild. So if you like to learn about those items, come on out. And then let's see here. On Monday, the fair will begin. Our parade opens it up at 3:30 in the afternoon. And we've...
big attraction on Monday, too. Don't you have that burger battle?
Yes, we also have the burger battle later in the afternoon till 8 p.m.
Do you know how many people are participating in that?
No, I don't. I know there's some registered for it.
What are they doing? So is it
I feel
actual
like you
professional?
should be there.
Should it be? That's this Monday.
Yeah.
You know, I would, but I will be on a Caribbean island, and
Oh, wow. I mean,
soaking up the sun, scuba diving.
So more likely doing jerk chicken and burger.
Yes. Although we should have. Never mind.
And then also on Monday we have our opening ceremonies beginning at 4 p.m.
What does that entail? Who's going to be there?
We've invited dignitaries throughout the community to participate in the parade, and then we welcome them up to the stage to, just open the fair and, welcome the folks in the county and that, because I mean this is really like a county gathering.
I was supposed to be there for that.
Yeah,
but I was told him I was out of town.
on vacation.
I was going to be on stage.
So you were invited?
Yeah.
Were you invited?
Yes.
I wasn't invited.
You weren't invited, Lynn?
Well, you're welcome to come, Lynn. Just let me know and I'll come to the gate and pick you up and get you in there. But then also on Monday at the opening ceremonies, we do announce who the Junior Fair King and Queen and Court will be this year for 2024.
Now, what does that entail? What's the how do people do that? How do people become
This is open to our Junior Fair, and our Junior Fair consists of the 4-H, FFA, Boy Scouts, and Girl Scouts. And there are interviews prior that we had a couple weeks ago. We have 6 young ladies running, and we have 1 young man who applied for Junior Fair King.
Just one?
It's
I'm
kind of
gonna
hard
feel bad for him if he
sometimes.
doesn't get it.
Well,
it's
I'm
kind of
gonna-
hard sometimes to
Sure.
get guys versus the girls.
Sure.
But we did a big turnaround with that.
I know
We
who
have-
I've got my money on.
Just so
Well,
everybody knows, I applied for that, but apparently
Yeah.
I'm too old.
There's an age restriction.
So I was not accepted.
And then on Tuesday, we have various Junior Fair livestock shows and horse shows. And then we have Taco Throwdown, which is another competition.
Are they hard shell or soft shell?
Probably either one you want. It's
Well, okay.
hard,
Well, I can
hard
throw
shell
down
or
some
soft.
hard
Yeah. If there's no hard shell, Marco's he's gonna leave. Or unless there's another option.
One of those two things will happen.
And then on Wednesday, we have our Senior and Veterans Day activities, which there's a meal, and then there's also going to be bingo and entertainment for the seniors and veterans.
Wow.
You guys got it all going on.
So, and then also for grounds entertainment, beginning then we have the dinosaurs, which they'll stroll the grounds throughout the rest of the week.
Now these aren't real dinosaurs.
No, they're like an educational
good to
grounds
know.
entertainment.
Yeah.
And then also we have I think I mentioned our chainsaw carver will be there starting Wednesday and throughout the rest of the week.
Do you have a name for him?
No,
Yeah,
I
the
don't.
Chainsaw carver is what they call it.
I think I know who it is. So
And then
curious to
also we have an MXR Supercross at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. On Thursday, we have our annual Kids Day activities from 11 to 3. And there's just all different kinds of organizations coming out that support kids.
What about
and-
the Midway this year, Kathy? What's going on in the Midway with as far as rides and things for kids?
Okay, we have rides this year. It's been kind of tough the last few years
Right.
to find a good ride company, but we do have that. So there's some larger rides for the older kids and adults if they would like to ride, and then also we have the kiddie land area that the little ones can partake in, and
There'll
also
still be some inflatables.
and we'll have bouncy houses,
Nice,
inflatables.
nice.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Good.
So
I think some people missed those mechanical rides that one year, so that's nice that
well,
that they're you got
yes,
some
and
of those back.
it was difficult because I think that was around the COVID time, and
Right.
it was difficult. And
All
we
right,
had
well, we're live on Facebook right now, but we're gonna go live on the radio. So we're gonna just do a condensed version of it. Let's just talk about Chase and then a couple of things, the big highlights. Okay.
Okay.
We only got about a minute and a half on the radio, so
all right.
and just make sure you talk into that microphone.
Yep, she's right
very
there.
loud.
She's right there.
Yeah, I had some.
If you're wondering what Post Malone would sound like doing a country song, there it is. Post Malone, Morgan Wallen, K100. Lynn and Marco cannot wait to see that show.
Yeah, October 1st, live Blossom Music Center will be there in Cuyahoga Falls.
Oh my gosh, scattered thunderstorms today, likely strong winds. That's up to 30 miles an hour. That'll be good because the air index quality is not great right now. That's supposed to clear it all out. So says Ross Elliott. 84 the high today, tonight. Storm showers and 64 for the low.
Right now, we're at 68 here at Toledo's K100. Your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic has been in fine shape this morning, with the exception of an accident that occurred at Monroe and Douglas overnight. It was just a single vehicle, but it ran into a telephone pole that caused a power outage about 1600. I believe they actually got the car taken care of out of there. Unfortunately, a couple people in the hospital as a result, but it does look like they're still working getting power restored. I'm sure that includes traffic lights over there. So avoid the area if
you can. But it does look like there are no other trouble spots at this point. We'll keep an eye on things and let you know if anything comes up. And if you'd help us out, appreciate it. Contact us on the Perrysburg Premier Garage Door phone and text line if you see trouble, 419-240-1000.
My favorite things about summer, well, it's nice and warm outside, golfing, doing a lot of fun things, the fireworks, and the Lucas County Fair.
Yes, it's coming up next week. Kathy from the board, Fair Board is here with us. And Kathy, you guys have got quite the schedule worked up this year. It's going to be amazing, and I love the lineup of entertainment.
Yes, we have quite a few things planned for the fair this year. Our big thing is the Chase Beckham concert, which is going to be at 7 p.m. on Saturday evening.
And for some people who aren't familiar, they go, why does that name sound familiar? He was the American Idol winner, season 19, and he's got a big hit now that we've been playing here on K123. That's Chase Beckham.
Yeah, very good.
Okay. Well, thank you for doing that. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
And just to let you know, the tickets will be on throughout the week. It's a $7 gate admission, and then on Saturday after 4, admission will be $10, which will include the concert. And if you would like to sit in the reserved area closer up to the stage, that will be $20. And we will have chairs for that, and then we'll have benches in the GA seating area for the folks. And
you've just got like a little VIP area available, don't you?
Yes, we do. We also have that.
That would be fun. You got a group of people that you want to take. You can get that set up for 8 people, it looks like, and that includes dinner.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that sounds really cool. So
Yep.
a lot of options.
Yeah. And they were saying this year you have the mechanical rides that are going to be super fun on the midway there, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
So bring the little ones out. They can enjoy the Kiddieland rides, and we also have bounce houses for them also.
Now, do you have to be a child to be in the bounce house? Or can you
No, you're welcome to come over.
We're back.
Other parents might appreciate only the little ones getting in.
You know what? I can't help what other people are doing.
But the activities, oh my gosh, go on and on. And as far as other entertainment, you got a couple of tribute bands that some people may like.
Yes, we do. We have a Foreigner tribute band and also a Boston tribute band, and that'll be on Friday evening at 7 p.m. in the entertainment stage area on the fairgrounds.
So that'll be as you get into the weekend. But of course, the event kicks off this coming Monday. You do it with the Battle of the Burgers, big parade.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, that's going to be super awesome. And of course, the taco throwdown, you're trying to get everybody involved.
That's correct. Yes. Yep.
All right, you can get all the details, full schedule at the lucascountyfair.com website. But this is really an event not to miss. And I love when you're talking about gate price and stuff. You really are keeping this reasonably priced for people with families.
Yes, we do. The gate admission will be $7 starting Monday, and then 9 and under will be admitted free. So, we hope everybody comes out, enjoy the fair. We have a lot of exhibits in the junior fair, horse shows, livestock shows, non-livestock projects. They'll be in our tan stucco building for everyone to look at. So just anything and everything for the people. Wednesday, we have our Veterans and Seniors Day activities from 11 to 3. And on Thursday, we have our annual Kids Day activities from 11 to 3.
All right. Well, Kathy, thank you
for everyone.
so much for coming in. And you've even brought tickets, so we're going to be able to give away some tickets for this event as well.
Love it. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. We love it, and it's a great fair, and we want everybody to go out. And that's the cool thing about the summertime is all the fairs and festivals, man. It is a great time.
And if you find a guy in the corner in a coma because of too many deep fried things on a stick, it's Marco, bring him home.
Plus tacos. I'll just be laying in the bounce house. That's what I'll be doing.
Country On with Lynn and Marco.
And I will make sure to then get some of those tickets from the back. I'm so glad you let us know about those.
Yeah, because we work with Maggie.
Perfect.
So
I know she's off today. She'll be back. I know.
Okay.
Well, thank you for the donuts.
Yes.
Well, you're
Thank you
welcome.
so much. We've got some great
Appreciate it.
things that are coming up this week as some live music. Here is the Music Know with Andy Joe.
What's up, Toledo? I hope y'all had a great weekend and got to check out last weekend's lineup of shows. I myself had a great weekend. Brunswick sure knows how to welcome you with open arms. I had such a blast at the Brew Kettle, and I can't wait to come back again with the Menace Army. And I'm looking forward to another great weekend, but first and foremost, happy 4th of July weekend. We are so blessed to live in the land of the free and the home of the brave. And what better way to celebrate the 4th of July than with some live local music? Let's get to this weekend's Music Know with Andy Joe. Friday, Noisy Neighbors is rocking out at the Village Idiot. Two Life Missing is headed back to Cocknable, and the Kirby's are jamming at Papa's Tavern. And yours truly is headed back to Bradner, Ohio again. I'm so excited to be jamming at Snuffy's for a special Andy Joe show for the July edition. Saturday, Old School is kicking it at Madhouse. Distant Cousins is jamming at Bar 145, and Kendra Morris is headed back to Frankie's. Toledo, have a great 4th of July weekend. Eat lots of burgers and hot dogs. Take in every single firework and celebrate the freedom that we have the privilege of having. Brought to you courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. Make sure y'all stay in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe on K100, Today's Best Country, and Guy in the 419 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend and happy 4th of July.
The Music Know with Andy Joe. The Music Know with Andy Joe.
Welcome to Aqua Hut, the place where you can come learn how to scuba dive, just like my good friend Lynn Casey. Let's go take a look. What's going on?
I have no idea. This is a surprise to me.
That is no surprise. We're at Aqua Hut. We're going to be learning how to dive, and I'm telling you, I'm scared.
It was good. It was really cool, fun, and I actually learned a lot, actually.
I can't get over the fact that I had so much fun. I was so scared. It was a blast and not something that was on my bucket list, but man, was it fun.
And you didn't drown in 3 foot of water.
I didn't drown. You did not have to come save me.
So yeah, so if you're interested in diving, give Aqua Hut a call. Say, hey, I want to talk to Kevin or another instructor, and I want to see about doing a intro to scuba class, because I'm interested in investigating further whether I want to become an open water certified scuba diver or not.
Well, I hope you guys have an opportunity to get yourself certified, because I would love it if you join me in Cozumel, or you can join one of Kevin's scuba trips. I'm telling you, it's a blast. It's amazing. And the trips are cheap. I mean, there's an initial payment, you know, like when you got to buy your gear, right?
Get your stuff.
So there isn't, there's, I think I probably invested close to $2,000
right
in the equipment. But once you have it, you have it. You don't need to, you don't need to make that payment every single time. And the trips themselves are just ridiculously cheap. So for example, in Cozumel in 2026, it's $1,200 for a scuba diver and $600 for a non-scuba diver, and that's for an entire week's stay at an all-inclusive resort, all food, all alcohol.
Wow,
taken care of. Yeah, it's insane. So, but I've got my BCD and I've got my my air and
Pat,
I've
she's
got
waving
everything
here.
else.
Pat, she's waving.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, it's gonna be, and you know how easily Lynn got over this. I mean, here she is. I mean, she was terrified of it, but check. I mean, this is kind of a
True
from
story.
from the same day.
People in the water there, they were synchronous.
There we go. All right. AJ Arnold, good morning. Welcome. AJ, I think you should get scuba certified. Trenton, I think you should get scuba certified. Pat Wilson, you should too. Kevin Webb, well, you already are. You can teach them all. So, yeah, if you're interested, my mom's going to learn. She was my mom. Okay, do you know what I've been learning about pickleball?
Whatever it is. I don't want to
Can
hear
I tell you about this?
I want to hear.
No, we got to do something. Sorry, man, we don't have time for the pickleball story. Oh, yeah. Eric Church, loving that.
Eric Church, loving that. K100, Lynn and Marco coming up here. Just a few minutes. We'll do more Friday Facebook Live and tickets to give away. Maybe. I'll tell you how to win your Fast Horses tickets on the way here. It's Toledo's K100.
Do you know who really loves pickleball?
Your mom?
I'm not sure if you were being serious or if that was a
No, you were saying my mom was
90s
telling
urban
me.
joke.
I was not doing a your mom joke. I meant your mom. Like,
Mark, I'm gonna have to close out of this because it's all frozen up.
Your
so I
mom.
have no idea where we're at with anything.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't have a stop there, so we just wanted
Orthopedic surgeons.
What?
Orthopedic surgeons love pickleball. They love it. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
because they're getting a lot of business.
Yep. Because people don't realize when it kind of came out, it was for like older people, like people that used to play tennis but really can't play tennis anymore, so they take it more slowly. But now it's gotten more competitive, and so people are coming in and they don't realize the stopping that they have to do, and they'll pull tendons and they'll blow out their knees and
stopping
all
and
that stuff.
starting.
It's intense. So my mom actually, I think she hurt her knee, so she can't play pickleball anymore.
Oh, boy.
So she needs, and so because of that, she also can't go for these long walks that she liked to be able to do.
Temporarily.
We
Temporarily.
don't know
right?
how long. Swimming is, she can swim.
What about golf?
But it's kind of boring for her.
Golf is
Swimming
great for that.
Yeah. Swimming is just kind of boring for her. And so she's going to take up scuba diving. I thought, good for you.
Oh, I see.
Should
Well,
you should
you
do
kind
it.
of swim when you scuba dive. How about this? All these shark attacks. Are you scared that there's been an increase of 10,000% of these shark attacks?
You know what's interesting is I remember the last time that there were, I don't think there's been an increase. I think they're reporting it more now.
Well,
I think it's a slow news cycle right now. There's not a lot going on. Do you remember what happened the last time we had a summer where they were
The summer of sharks.
the summer of sharks when it was like all over the news, all over the news, all everybody saw it. Do you remember when that was? It was summer of 2001. And then what followed?
I don't know.
In September.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden, no more stories about sharks.
Well, there was another story that took over for that. Yeah.
But all of a sudden, all these I don't know. I think that's I think if there when there's a slow news cycle, when there's not a lot going on.
I'm so confused.
What?
September, they were no more stories about it.
Yeah.
Well, there's also a fraction of the people in the water in September. So
No, there's still
Wouldn't
so
that
many
be a
people. There's still so
correlation
many
as to
people.
what-
There's still so many people in the water. But no, all of a sudden there was just like that's like all they reported on: shark attack, shark attack, shark. 9/11 happens, no more sharks.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't talk about anything but 9/11 after that, though. To be fair.
So you're right.
Yeah.
But shark attacks still happen. I just think it's the sign of a slow news cycle when there's not a lot going on, or when there's things that they don't want to talk
There's
about.
a lot of beached whales. There's a lot of things washing up on shore. The water temperatures are getting a little warmer. I think you're going to get bit by a shark.
That's not what that's while I'm down there. You think I'm going to get bit by a
he
shark?
seems pretty certain.
I mean, I'm worried.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know if that happens.
Carly Pierce and Chris Stapleton there.
And Chris Stapleton there on K100. It's Lynn and Marco. We're doing Friday Facebook Live. Pat McCarty, guy in the 419, in danger here. Imminent danger.
Imminent danger. I think I'm gonna all of a sudden be.
There's still, even though those shark attack numbers have been up, I still think the odds are pretty much against him getting swallowed up next year or next week when he's on vacation.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. I'll let you. You'll be the first one I call.
I better not be the first one. You better call the hospital.
shark.
She called 911 should be the first call.
No, it'll
Are
be
you
you.
more concerned now that he's concerned for you?
Right? Yeah. Once it's better,
I'm
you
almost
concerned about my
convinced at this
well-being.
point. I'm convinced. So would just do me a favor. We're talking about scuba diving. We're on Friday Facebook Live. Pat's going on this expensive vacation to scuba dive with all the rich people. And all I'm saying,
I'm thinking the same thing.
With all the rich people.
all I'm saying is just keep a lookout, head on a swivel, because there's a lot of shark attacks going on right now.
Yeah. Well, some people would say they're not attacks; they're just bites.
Well,
there's a difference.
Unfortunately,
Really?
I don't know. That's what they say. That's what the expert says.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. It is Lynn and Marco, a lot safer here in the studio, and a lot of going on here. It's July 5th, so there's some people that have off today. So if you're off today, congratulations on that. Well, I was trying to read what we're doing here, but your handwriting, I can't read. What is
sports?
that? Is that what that is? Is it time for sports?
I believe so.
All right, let's do it. Thank you for keeping me on track here. It is your sports report brought to you by Zavosky's Custom Meats in Delhi. And looks like last night we had some baseball happening. The Guardians beat the Chicago White Sox 8-4. The Twins beat the Tigers 12-3. And that game was called in the seventh inning due to rain. So good for that. But that was just like the ref stopping the fight there. Mud Hens were down to their last out in the top of the ninth on the road, and Ryan Valade changed that with one swing and grand slam, gave the Mud Hens the lead, and they go on to win 5-3 yesterday in Columbus. And in case you missed the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, the 4th of July contest there, Patrick Berlotti, I think, he actually gobbled up 58 hot dogs to win his first men's title. Now, why does that name sound familiar? Because usually we say it's Joey Chestnut, who's the reigning champion.
Right, yeah.
He's no longer allowed to compete in the contest because he now had an endorsement with the Impossible Foods hot dogs, which aren't real hot dogs. And Nathan's like, hey, man, sorry, bro. Although I thought this was the funniest thing. He did his own hot dog eating contest while the other one was going on, and he ate like 30 more hot dogs. So good for him. He's the unofficial champion. And that is your sports report.
That's enough sports. Lynn's got your fix in the 419.
Unofficial and undisputed, really.
Yeah,
you know, you
sure.
think about it. So, Coffee Quest 419 making a return to the area. It happens in August. They're going to return with 27 different local coffee shops participating this time around. It's a coffee trail. It's been organized by local coffee shops. They've been doing this since 2018, so really for several years now. And a lot of people very much look forward to it every year. It'll last from August 1st to the 31st of October. And they've got a new road trip theme for 2024. If you complete the whole entire quest, you're rewarded a t-shirt. Destination Toledo has added more ways to win some prizes, including entries into the grand prize drawing and that sort of a thing. But if you want to pre-sign for the event, you can do it at the website. And I'll make sure that there's a link up on our Facebook page for you.
I love that.
Filling you in on fun in the 419.
All right, fun with 419. Nobody better than Guy. The 419. 419. Let you know what's going on this weekend and in general for fun with the family.
Yeah, it's kind of a slower weekend. I think a lot of the events are kind of taking, a lot of people are kind of taking a back seat to let people calm down from the 4th of July week. But still some great opportunities. If you want to go and experience some fun times with your family, I'm going to really encourage, get out and check out some of the metro parks and the Lucas County metro parks that you have never been to. In particular, Howard Marsh Marina or Howard Marsh Park. You can actually rent some kayaks.
Oh, yeah.
And go through there.
That's
That's
really
a great
nice.
one. That's out there in Oregon. Lynn, that's your area. Have
Yeah.
you been out there?
Oh, lots.
So
There's
that's a
also
great
a
one.
bald eagle's nest out
Yeah, and then we've also got the Glass City Metro Park. They've got a great play area there. They've got the splash pad, and of course the loop is there. You can bring your scooters and skateboards and go around the ribbon. And then if you're looking to get on the water, two great opportunities to get on the water. Zach's Sports Rental, Zach Water Sport Rental. You actually rent jet skis.
That's what I'm talking about.
Go up and down the Maumee River. It's a blast. I did it just a couple days ago. It was such a great time.
Oh,
My
hold
wife
on.
and I
Let
did
me
it.
check my email because I didn't get an invite. Lynn, did you? I think we're getting email problems.
Well, if I had to choose between my wife, today
What,
is
does he only have 2 jet skis?
well, right now there's only 2.
Oh, okay.
He's a small startup business, so
All
he's
right,
only got the 2. So
you're
you got to
lucky.
book. You got to book and reserve. But it is National Bikini Day, and so therefore I had to. If I'm going to
Definitely
choose
wanted
my
his
wife in a bikini or you in a bikini, it's going to be my wife
Close.
every time.
Listen, 3 times I was almost voted Bikini King of the fair. So watch yourself, Mike.
But that's great. I'm also the Sandpiper is always a blast as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right. It is Lynn and Marco. Listen, we got tickets to Faster Horses. You're listening for us to play one of the Faster Horses artists. The fastest person that can call with the title and the artist that we play will win their tickets. That's coming up here on a Feel Good Friday with Lynn and Marco on K100.
Lynn and Marco.
Well, hopefully everybody had a good and safe 4th of July week. Yesterday, I don't know if you're setting off your own fireworks, but hopefully it wasn't as bad as these people.
Who did that? You gotta put it in the shoe.
Firework gone wrong.
The show on Fridays. We are also on Friday Facebook Live.
Facebook Friday Live. So here we go. here. And I'll kick myself on the stage. We'll
So-
have you in the center.
So Marco, that Friday log kind of throws us off, doesn't it? Because I
Yeah.
had the 40 and the 50,
Well, now we just have the 50.
and now we just have the 50.
Right.
So how do you want to handle guest versus that giveaway?
Let's do the guest first, and then we'll just do the giveaway into the stop set.
Okay, perfect.
And then they'll call through, and then we'll just wrap it up.
There we go. Yeah. So those fireworks. Hopefully you didn't have anything like that happen at your.
Yeah.
If you were setting off fireworks yourself, hopefully it didn't involve anything like that. And I can only imagine what Trenton Strickland. Trenton is a firefighter, so hopefully.
Hopefully,
Hopefully he didn't see anything like
Too
that.
busy over the last couple of
Yeah.
days.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Deborah Manny, good morning to you. Thanks for tuning in. Thomas Taylor, father of
Double T's here.
father of Andy Joe Taylor.
Oh, nice.
He's tuning in right now. I know she's actually really busy. She's got a lot of things coming up. How long before we're on?
About 3 minutes.
About 3 minutes. Well, then let's go to check out all the music happenings right here with Andy Joe Taylor.
What's up, Toledo? I hope you all had a great weekend and got to check out last weekend's lineup of shows. I myself had a great weekend. Brunswick sure knows how to welcome you with open arms. I had such a blast at the Brew Kettle, and I can't wait to come back again with the Menace Army. And I'm looking forward to another great weekend, but first and foremost, happy 4th of July weekend. We are so blessed to live in the land of the free and the home of the brave. And what better way to celebrate the 4th of July than with some live local music? Let's get to this weekend's Music No with Andy Joe. Friday, Noisy Neighbors is rocking out at the Village Idiot. Two Life Missing is headed back to Cockable, and the Kirby's are jamming at Papa's Tavern. And yours truly is headed back to Bradner, Ohio again. I'm so excited to be jamming at Snuffy's for a special Andy Joe show for the July edition. Saturday, Old School is kicking it at Madhouse. Distant Cousins is jamming at Bar 145, and Kendra Morris is headed back to Frankie's. Toledo, have a great 4th of July weekend. Eat lots of burgers and hot dogs. Take in every single firework. And celebrate the freedom that we have the privilege of having. Brought to you courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. Make sure y'all stay in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe on K100, Today's Best Country, and Guy in the 419 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend and happy 4th of July.
The Music Know with Andy Joe. The Music Know with Andy Joe. She'll tell you where to go. The Music Know.
Toledo.
So there you go. Make sure you get out and see some live music this weekend. So while we're waiting to go back on the air, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna reach across you as I go to switch the music right there. So what is the event that's taking place? Is it this weekend?
It is taking place this weekend. It's the Disabled and Proud Fest Outdoor Expo, and it's going to be happening at Swan Creek Metro Park tomorrow from 11 to 4. And Valerie Fatika, she works for the City of Toledo, disability manager, and also big coordinator of this event.
That's right. Yep.
It
And
is
you were
quite
saying
fun.
when we were playing the video that last year you didn't have very much luck.
Well,
with the inaugural event.
We had some rain last year, which put a little bit of a damper on, but tomorrow it's supposed to be gorgeous, so everybody should come
Good.
out.
It is. As a matter of fact, I think I heard Ross Ellett use the word, and I don't hear him use it very often. Delightful.
That's
Delight-
not delightful.
Delightful.
We'll take
All right.
that.
We're going to go live on the radio in 20 seconds.
No problem.
That's Truck Bed from Harding on K100. How would you like tickets to go to Faster Horses? You're listening for us to get the horses out of the gate. When you hear that, you'll hear a song being played. The fastest person to call us and tell us the song title and the artist will win. So stand by for that. It's coming up here in K100.
Easy peasy
Easy
for
peasy.
wristbands for 3 days of incredible music
Oh
up
my
there at
gosh.
MIS. Is
Can
going to
you
be another amazing event. Let's talk about great events. Let's talk about a great event that is coming to Swan Creek Metro Park tomorrow. It's called the Disabled and Proud Fest Outdoor Expo, and it is going to be the second annual event. Valerie Fatico, who's the disability manager for the city of Toledo, is here with me. And this is a really outstanding event. You started it. Metro Parks reached out, said, hey, we want to be a part of this and help you grow it. And so second year and hoping for better weather. You can count on better weather, it sounds like.
Yeah, for sure. This is our second year. You know, the ADA was signed July 26, 1990. So July is Disability Pride Month. So we wanted to have a big event just to kind of highlight disability and showcase everything that we can do and just the life experience.
What kind of events, what kind of things you have planned for tomorrow's event?
Sure. So we're bringing back our 3-on-3 basketball tournament. And if you didn't sign up, we still have pickup basketball available. We're going to have all the Metro Parks activities, archery, tree climbing. We'll have some vendors there doing things like adaptive yoga and dance, sitting volleyball, an instrument petting zoo. So there'll be a lot of fun things, of course, food trucks and everything. So really creating a festival atmosphere.
It really is nice. And it also lets the Metro Parks kind of showcase what they have to offer too.
Right. They always do a great job with inclusive activities. And I think Swan Creek is going to be a great venue. A reminder, go in the airport highway entrance.
I was just going to ask because you got the two sides.
Yep,
Yeah.
we'll be on it, Airport Highway. And I think it'll be a great venue.
Oh, wonderful. The weather's going to be gorgeous and you can eat while you're there. Enjoy just the environment, the beautiful environment, and maybe meet some new friends too.
Yeah, we really want to invite everyone. It's not just people with disabilities. You know, disability affects 1 in 4 Americans, but it really affects us all because if you don't have one, you either are going to acquire one later or have a family or friend who has a disability. So we're inviting everyone to come out and just normalize disability. This is a part of life. Let's just come out and be together with that.
And this is an absolutely free event.
Yep, free. Come on out. You can try. All the activities are free. The only thing you can pay for is the food trucks.
All right, there you go.
That's
And,
awesome.
Yeah, it gives you an idea of some resources maybe that you didn't even know were available.
Right. Some of our local community organizations for people with disabilities like Lucas County Board of DD, Deaf Services Center, they're going to be out there providing resources as well. Charter will be out there showcasing a couple of their vehicles and what they have to offer for transportation. So there'll be a lot there.
I love it. Well, I hope you have an amazing turnout. Again, Swan Creek Metro Park Airport Highway entrance, absolutely free to attend, and you're going to be able to meet some great people like Valerie.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks a lot.
Alarm off, boots on, and radio up. It's Lynn and Marco.
All right.
Oh, shoot. Played around
All right. Great.
There we go.
All right, we got to review this. Okay. Oh, and it's fastest. I was going to caller 10. All right, Krista. Good morning, K100.
Morning.
Hi.
Hi.
You calling for
Did
fit?
you know yet?
We did not. Do you have the artist and the title?
Was it Hardy and Truck Bed?
It was not. Good
Sorry
guess.
about that.
Try back. Let's go to the next one. Hi, K100.
Hi, is it Tyler Hubbard back then right now?
Yes, it is.
Way to go.
You got it. Nice, man. You were the fastest fingers today. What's your name?
My name's Scott.
All right, Scott, for being that fast, you just got yourself faster horses passes.
Oh, man, that sounds great. I've never been.
Well, you can't say that now because you're going to see all of the big stars, Lainey Wilson headlining, and just a lot more, man. It's so good. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
You betcha. Scott, I need you to hold on so I get some information from you, all right?
All right, sure thing.
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
Like a donut, a munchkin?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right.
Sarah brought those for us.
Oh.
Well, while we're getting all this information, taking care of all this, let's once again, I want to thank our sponsor, Jeff. I said Jeff. Keith Claunch. I don't know who Jeff is. Who the hell is Jeff? Who's Jeff? Who the hell is Jeff?
Why don't you play the? You have the Keith Conch video?
I don't. You know what? I need a Keith Claunch video. What I have is a Costa Oil video. So, but we want to thank. Look, you got to get your oil changed. Go to Costa Oil. Got to get it. Do you do it today? do it tomorrow. I think you get like every 6th oil change you get for free. So definitely worth going there. Nice and clean. As Mark always says, no hassle. So here,
Who else does 6 times and 1 time free? No one else.
nobody. Here it is. Cost Oil. All right. Sometimes you need a little grooming, little manscaping, and
Sometimes more than others.
sometimes more. I think I need to do that again up my nose.
You do.
Yeah, I do. Here it is.
1, 2, 3. All right, so I've got these white nose hairs, and I don't know if you can you get a close up. Yeah. Oh, they're a pain. They're so. Ugh. So I'll trim them. I'll use scissors, and then like 2 days later, they're like already like an inch back. So it's like, okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna wax them. This is the kit that I'm using. You got the wax, the sticks. Let's get started. Okay, here we go. I've never done this before. This could be insanely stupid. Now I just let them harden. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, that's in there. Okay, they say just rip it out. Just rip it out. Just like a Band-Aid. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh! Oh my god! Oh, I don't want to do the other one. I have no choice though. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh! I did not. I was not sure if this was going to work or not. Oh! That hurts so bad. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I can breathe so much better now, though. So I guess if I'm doing a product review, yeah, I would definitely recommend this product. It absolutely worked. It was easy to use. I would highly recommend it. So yeah, give them a shot. The link to their website is in the description below. Check it out.
End of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people living in Marco. We're dying the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people living in Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
Oh boy. Oh, Lynn.
I just kind of went down here. I got it. Do not look at me, because.
Oh.
Yeah, I caught that right away.
So did I.
I was like-
There was nothing I could do.
If anybody else is privy to Lynn's insensitivities,
We had HR sensitivity training for a week.
oh boy, it's happening. That's happening right here. Hey, thanks for everybody that's tuning in right now. What I need you to do right now, we are in the 8 o'clock hour. I'd like you to hit that share and like button. All right, let everybody know that you're watching. It's not enough just to watch your show. We don't ask for much. Just your share and your soul and a like button. That's it.
That's it.
That's all we're asking for. So if you don't want to give your soul, then just click the like button or click the share button. But go ahead and do that now for me. Let
He's
more
not
people know
interested
that
in your firstborn.
you are.
Not yet. Not yet.
Good morning, Rick Hill. Good morning to you.
Rick finally made it.
Good to
8
see you.
o'clock.
It took him long enough.
It took him long enough.
Now we got to decide. I think next week is going to be a shortened show. Where I think instead of 6, I think we'll do like a 7 to 9.
7 to 9.
How does that sound?
I mean, it's your thing, man.
Okay, I think 7 to 9 is because I will be gone. I'm actually not going to be in the studio for the first time since Thanksgiving of last year of 2022. I won't be. Or was that just this past Thanksgiving? That was just this past Thanksgiving. That's right. Yeah. So not since Thanksgiving have I not been in the studio, but it's actually going to come up twice in the next month.
Hang on a second. K100.
K100. It's Lynn and Marco. It is 8:01 here. It is a Friday Facebook Live. It's a Feel Good Friday as well. And if you got anything making you feel good today, we would love to hear from you at 419-240-1000.
You know who's feeling good? Scott Avery just picked up those faster horseshoe passes. Congratulations! So happy. He's his first going to be a first timer. So
well, good.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
8:30 birthday wheel jackpot has gotten big. $1,230 in it from Genova Bank. So good luck. Make sure you're listening for your shot to win it. 8:02 in time for your latest look at news now.
Good morning. I'm Sasha Bray with your 13 Action News headlines. Our weather team has issued a first alert weather day for today and is due to the air quality. The combination of dense fog and leftover fireworks smoke is dropping visibility to as low as a quarter of a mile in some spots. And the air quality from Toledo all the way to Detroit is the worst in the country at the moment. The fog is expected to thin out about 8 a.m. and the air quality should improve after sunrise. Breaking overnight, a garage and a vehicle went up in flames behind a home on Dorcas Road in Springfield Township. This is just off Angola near South McCord. The battalion chief told us that a neighbor's garage was also damaged, but no one was hurt. And as of right now, investigators do not know what sparked the flames. We're learning a few new details about the future Savage Park splash pad. The mayor plans to present an ordinance to City Council on July 17th. The updated version would be a hybrid splash pad playground, so it could be usable throughout the year. As far as the long-closed pool, which now has a tree growing out of it, city officials say it cannot be saved, but they will find a way to celebrate its historical significance. Now you're up to the minute. I'm Sasha Bray with 13 Action News.
Okay, when
What's wrong with you?
I wish I knew. From the Jim White Toyota Weather Center, cars arriving daily, right car, right price, right now. Here's 13 ABC's Ross Ellett.
We have some lingering smoke and fog early this morning. Otherwise, we'll have a high today around 84 with a mostly cloudy sky and a few showers possible right around midday into the early afternoon. For tonight, down to 64 degrees, not quite as humid, and a delightful day for your Saturday. A lot of sunshine with a high right around 80 degrees. In the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ellett.
It's currently 69 at Toledo's K100. Traffic has been in pretty good shape all morning. It was an early morning accident that really caused some troubles. Monroe and Douglas, a single car into a telephone pole, 2 people going to the hospital, and it resulted in a power outage of about 1,600 people in that area. Been taking some time to get it cleared up. You may want to continue to avoid the area. And if you see any other traffic troubles, please contact us on the Perrysburg Premier Garage Door phone and text line. That number 419-240-1000. It's a service of your information station, Toledo's K100.
So let's explain in further detail the Detroit. No, I was going to say.
That.
I'm not.
No, yeah.
From the smoke, the bad air quality from Toledo to Detroit.
Yeah.
It's the worst. Kevin Dickens is wondering. He's saying, wait, what?
The Canadian wildfires, in addition to the humidity and lingering fireworks smoke, has really
It's like the perfect
made it a
storm.
big deal. Yeah.
Once it gets into the hundreds, it's not good. We're at 184 as far as the AQI, which is air quality index.
And Detroit is where?
470, which is
So
actually,
once it hits 100, you're like, hey, maybe you should think about staying inside.
at
Maybe not go
180,
for that
Ross
jog
was-
today.
180 was here. Ross was freaking out. 421. That acts on the scale. It's like, mild, medium, moderate. We're at like, that's called, what is that? That's, I forget the scale, but it's like, don't go outside.
Right.
Yeah.
It was extreme.
It's hazardous
Yeah,
in Detroit.
hazardous. That's
In
what it is.
Detroit, it's hazardous. If you're in the Detroit area,
Worst air quality in the country.
in the country,
by like 3 times. It's insane.
yeah, that's nuts. All right, well, glad I'm not in Detroit.
Yeah.
It's not the first time I've ever said that, and it certainly won't be the last.
No. It'll be hazy. Now, the wind is supposed to pick up later on here, and all this is kind of supposed to blow out and be okay later.
It'll be Cleveland's problem after that.
Yeah, exactly. But after 10. So, but it just be, if you have, you're suffering from allergies, and I'm sure it's because of that.
You think so?
Yeah.
It could be. I don't know what it is, but they're driving me nuts. It's terrible. We want to hear, it's a Feel Good Friday. We want to hear some feel good stories from you. So and it doesn't really matter what it is. People think that it has to be something amazing.
Yeah.
It could be, I saw cousins last night that I haven't seen. I usually only get to see these cousins about once a year. And so I up at Devil's Lake. So that was a wonderful thing for me.
I did the
Love
same
that.
thing yesterday. Saw cousins I hadn't seen in a really long time. Caught up. It was fun.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah.
Over
And then,
the
of
weekend
course,
you did.
yesterday.
Oh,
too.
yesterday you
The
did.
other side of the family. And then on the other side of the family, we have a family reunion tomorrow. So catching up with everybody.
Gosh,
Yeah.
a lot of reunions.
Yeah. It's fun.
I used to not be a big fan of reunions because it was always awkward trying to pick up girls.
You need to be real careful.
Yeah.
You gotta be real careful.
Yeah. Depending on how big the reunion was, it's like, wait, so
Tell me again how we
your
know each other.
mom's, I'm your mom's cousin's son. That's
I think you're okay.
right. Yeah, I think it's there's
It's
a.
weird. I know situations where people have shown up on each other's family trees.
Is that right?
Mhm.
Oh, sure. I mean, depending on where you go, you go down to you head down to Putnam County here in Ohio, and because it's such a small community, and so we my friend Dusty, his parents have, it's like his great grandparents or something like that, maybe three grades, and it's like their pictures here, and then it's like goes like this, another picture of their kids, and then it goes like this, and then it comes back in, and it makes like a diamond shape. Well, that happens.
Good.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. You're far enough apart. I think second cousins. So
Is that your cutoff?
Do you yeah, I think that's do you understand
That just seems still too close.
well, sure.
You get to third or
Depending on okay, we have the luxury of saying that, right? But you think about some of these small communities, some of these small, very, very rural areas, where
I know. When my cousin's
you don't get out and leave.
cousin got married, his bride actually said, "We're moving to the West Coast because we're having children, and I don't know who's related to who out here."
Yeah. So what's that country song where the girl's talking about she keeps talking about a boy that she's meeting, and then the dad's like, "Oh, hey, you can't actually date that kid because I wasn't that faithful to your mama, and that's actually your half brother." It's 100% a country song. And then like the second verse, same thing, so that I met this other boy, but my daddy said, well, you can't date that boy either because, once again, I was like, and then so she went crying to her mom about it, and her mom's like, you go ahead and you go date those boys because your daddy ain't your daddy, but your daddy don't know. So it's like, didn't even matter in the long run. I forget who sings that. My wife would know.
I know what you're talking about.
You know which one I'm talking about?
I know.
I can't remember who it is that sings that song. I'm terrible when it comes to song names.
Yeah.
Terrible when it comes to song names. Coming up in the 9:00 hour, we are absolutely going to have the Lynn and Marco Trivia Showdown. This is going to be, well, I won't tell you the theme yet.
Yeah, because she likes to study up.
Right. Yeah. Lynn's gonna be over here looking things up, and
Come on.
Several
I would do
tabs.
much better if that were the case.
so that'll be coming up. Yeah, That'll be a good time. We've also got Tiffany Scott from the Sylvania Chamber. She's going to be coming in to talk about Pizza Palooza. It's Pizza Month.
How about
July is Pizza Month.
Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it
Right?
be? I love pizza.
Oh my gosh. All right. I'm going to give you a sneak preview. I'm going to give you a sneak preview of one of the people that are going to be at Pizza Palooza. You ready for this? They are the newcomer this year, Hindsight Pizza. And let me tell you, I was impressed. So I'm going to get them to come in and, oh man, what a good,
good.
It was delicious. It was a really good pizza. So, be looking out for them.
In hindsight, you should have invited me.
What's that?
In hindsight, you should have invited me.
Well, that was just through the chamber, but I am going to be doing something with them after Pizza Palooza. We decided that because he wants to do some more stuff. So I said, well, let's do it after Pizza Palooza. That way it doesn't look like favoritism. You know, I've got to stay impartial.
Okay.
In all my dealings, but they are. Here's the thing: they've got 12 pizza vendors at Pizza Palooza. I don't want to take all of Tiffany's talking points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 12 pizza vendors.
They could have 500. There's so many pizza things here in Toledo. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It's a big thing for the vendors to do though. I mean, it's a big thing for them. But I'll let Tiffany talk about. So we'll save all that stuff for them. Also, I think we've got some. Are we spilling tea today? I don't know. Is there tea to be spilled? I hope so.
I mean, it's always a crapshoot.
You never know. Sometimes it's really good tea, and other times it's the. Oh, I've got to get my little. I should actually get my little signal up. But you know what I'm talking about. Well, this past Wednesday night, I was out at the Mud Hens game. Wow, what a boring game.
Was it?
Oh, it was low scoring, very little excitement. There were a couple big moments,
Did
but
they pull out a win?
no, they lost by 1 to the Clippers. It was very disappointing. But the fireworks afterwards were pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
Those were pretty amazing. They mixed it with their laser light show, and they actually gave out these wristbands. I was disappointed. I was hoping, because July 1st, Monday, was Jamie Farr's birthday. And so they showed everything on the, on the big screen, on the jumbo screen. They showed. Remember when we did the thing in here, and we said happy birthday to him?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was apparently shown on the big screen.
Oh,
It was like a bunch of different people saying happy birthday to Jamie Farr, but they only did it on the first. I think. I don't think they did it, or I don't know when they did it.
On his birthday.
Well, they didn't have a game on
Maybe they
Monday
cut us
though.
out.
They didn't have a game on Monday, but I'm telling you, the crowd was huge.
Yeah. They didn't have one. It was a 9-game home stretch.
I think it started Wednesday though,
okay.
and goes until
No, it ended Wednesday.
Wednesday was the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. Well, then yes, then they did have a game Monday, and that's when they would have done it. I was hoping to see us up on the job. Never, man. I feel sorry for my son Michael. He tried his heart out. He danced for like 20 minutes straight, just trying to get on the jumbotron. That's all he wanted. Didn't happen for him. I was like, man, like he was really trying to. He was pulling out all the stops. So, thanks to everybody that's watching right now. If you haven't done so, give this a hit share right now. Hit share right now. I know that some of you haven't done it yet, and it's so easy to do. Just hit share, hit like. But I'm telling you, the fireworks on Wednesday night were phenomenal. Check this out. So yeah, absolutely great fireworks display. Loved it. Where did you guys see fireworks? I want to know, the people watching right now, where did you watch the fireworks? Did you go to the Mudheads game? Did you go downtown Toledo? Was that last night that they did? They would have done it last night. Yeah, Toledo's were last night. Did you join Lynn and Marco in the Perrysburg Maumee fireworks?
Boy.
Where did they let them off from?
From Orleans Park.
Orleans Park. Oh, that's right there. Right.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
But I'll tell you, Perrysburg, they kind of shut everything down so people can just kind of chill and take it easy.
Right.
While Maumee just like opens everything wide up.
Well, why not? They have such terrific traffic through their downtown. So
I got right out of Perrysburg afterwards.
I bet you did.
But on my way in, I broke a shoe. And so I had these wedge sandals on, and one of them was on. So I was like, came down toward the fireworks. So I thought, I'll just go up Louisiana Avenue here. There's got to be a little shop open that sells shoes.
Right. Nothing was
They were
open.
all closed.
Oh,
They
man.
were all closed. So I had to head down there, and Marco to
All
my
the
rescue.
businesses were closed down there?
Mhm.
Now, see,
they
that
didn't
doesn't
have-
make any
and you
sense at
couldn't
all.
even really get anything to drink or eat. They didn't have any food trucks. There was
What?
Yeah, but in Maumee, man, they all had it going.
They had
on.
to, wow, that's crazy. Perrysburg, what are you doing? What a why would you not be open? Simply, you have so much foot traffic going through there.
Oh, they have so much to offer.
Yeah, AJ Arnold went to Toledo last night. Deborah stayed home trying to comfort the fur babies. I think it's one of those things that you got to train your dogs. I was watching something where they train him. Basically, what they did was every time they would feed him, they'd have the TV on and they would play something that was making almost like a banging sound. And so the dog just kind of got used to it. And then so when the fireworks happened, dog's just fine.
I wonder how long that took.
I don't know. But you would think that with the conditioned response, that there would, that the dog would hear fireworks and all of a sudden get hungry.
Sounds like a lot of work. There's trazodone.
Dogs would get hungry.
Trazodone.
Are you familiar with the conditioned response thing? I did that as my 8th grade science fair.
Pavlov.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pavlov doing his experiment with the dogs and feeding them every time he. So I did that with a mouse and then and also my brother. I would ring a bell and I'd have a mouse go through a tube and get a piece of cheese. Right. So just teaching the conditioned response, but also his name is Brendan. And so I would like twice a week. He's 2 years older than me. Twice a week, I'd go up to him and I'd say in the same way, I'd say, "Hey, Bren." And he'd say, "What?" And I'd say, "Can I borrow a shirt?" And he'd say yes or no. And after about 4 weeks, and I would, get a log it. After about 4 weeks, I went up to him and I said, "Hey, Bren." And he goes, "No, you cannot borrow a shirt." It's like, yes. It worked.
Yeah.
It worked. So, all right. We're going back on right now? Or is Lynn just preemptively getting ready?
She's getting
Seeing what's going on.
Okay.
We're going on in.
Yeah, 40 seconds.
Okay.
But yeah, Marco came to my rescue and he actually took my other shoe and cut off the bottom of it so I wasn't.
So you're in hobbling. Nice. Good thinking. I've seen that before somewhere.
Really?
What is he? What is that movie where somebody breaks the heel off?
I don't know, but this was the other one.
Seen
as
it.
bad as the one that came off was, the other one was on twice as bad. I mean, it took me a while to get that. It was not easy.
There's a movie.
K100, Lynn.
K100, Lynn and Marco. It's a Feel Good Friday Facebook Live. Looks like for your weather, scattered thunderstorms likely, could be strong, gusting winds up to 30 miles an hour. That'll be good, though, because the air index quality is not great right now here in Toledo, even worse in Detroit. So they say after 10 o'clock that should lighten up. So if you're going through some allergies or some other stuff, that's probably what's happening there. Storms and showers early, then partly to cloudy overnight, low down to 64.
Right now, we're at 71. Your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price, right now. As far as traffic goes, it looks like we are in fine shape. Don't see any accidents or slowdowns. If you do, please reach out to us on that Perrysburg Premier Garage Door phone and text line. The number is 419-240-1000.
All right, no time for some tough love with Siri now.
Moms are known for being strict. Siri, well, she's known for being tough. I'll call you. This is Tough Love with Siri with Lynn and Marco on K100.
Got a very special Siri that we ask questions to at 620 and 820. It's on an iPhone 4S that's never been updated from that first operating system, so we stay nice and mean, how she's always been. We ask her questions here on K100. Darren and Adrian has checked in with us this morning. Darren says, Siri, is there any way to actually get a deposit back from my landlord? I've moved several times and never gotten one. What do you think about that?
This one has an easy answer. The best way to get your apartment deposit back when you are moving out of a rental is to use the method of deceit. And by that I mean lie. We all know that your apartment is most likely a hole and that your building is going to use any reason that they can find to stick it to you and make you pay more money. You really just need to trick them and make it look like your apartment doesn't need any extra work. Once you get that money back, who cares if they discover that you hid a bunch of damage with poor paint jobs and drywall work? You are in the clear.
You are in the clear. Once they say we're good, all that stuff, you just do some quick painting, a little bit of toothpaste in the holes, a little bit of here and there, and then rush out. And they'll be like, "What happened here?" But yeah, has anybody ever successfully gotten a deposit back? I don't think that's even a thing. You have?
I have.
I don't believe that. But if you say it's true,
It's true.
all right. Let's see. Sammy in Toledo has checked in here. Sammy says, this Siri, why with all the games, electronics, and sports are my kids still telling me they're always bored? What do you think we should do here?
Your kids are telling you that they are bored. Easy. Send those dummies out into your yard to do chores. I don't care if your lawn is already mowed. Make them go out there with scissors and hand trim it. Watch how fast they change their attitude.
Well, there you go. You ever made the mistake of saying to your parents, I'm bored?
Oh, yeah. Once.
Just once. Had a massive housework. I'm like, I'm not bored anymore. I'm just going to go outside.
You're in her world now.
Leave your feelings.
Yeah, my kids do that all the time. I'm bored. Well, I've got something for you to do. It's gotten to the point where the choice, I'll say, you can pick up the basement. Go pick up the basement. Or I'll try to reward them with money, right? Yeah. Go pull the weeds out in the front garden and I'll give you $5. No, I don't really need the $5. And I said, okay, now go pull the weeds and I'm not going to pay you. So you can either do it for $5 or you can do it for free. Your choice. What would you like? $5.
Money was not much of a motivator for my kids.
No, it's not. It doesn't seem to be a motivator for my kids either. They say all the time, I want to do stuff to earn money. Jack's always saying, I want to do stuff to earn money, but then he doesn't actually want to do the stuff. Doesn't actually want to do the work.
Kids are motivated these days to do anything.
They kind of have everything they need, don't they? I mean, so it's like
it's funny. Like the big thing now is like, these kids like waiting to 18, 19, 20 to start driving. It's like, what? Dude, I couldn't remember. I remember at 15 and 6 months, we could get our license.
But a lot of that is they're so busy. Parents keep them so busy and so many activities. There's not hardly even any time to get them to driving classes and lessons and that kind of a thing.
Don't you do it at school?
I mean,
we took drivers at school.
You can, but
I don't know, man. I mean, my parents couldn't wait so I could drive, so I could haul my little brothers and sisters around all the time. It'd be the new taxi cab service.
Yeah.
But I got my license, but when I was 15, in fact, you're not supposed to do it that way because at 15 years old and 6 months, you get like a 6-month learners. And if you didn't time it out right or you failed your regular driving test, you'd have to redo that. But I didn't care.
Yeah. I
had to finally the last thing is the parallel parking, and I had to parallel park my mom's station wagon. So that's what I had to do. A big ass station wagon.
My sister had a little Honda Civic, and I took hers to my driving test to parallel
that's
park.
how you should do it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm pretty good at it now. So
we had a big van called the Beast. Big conversion van.
That's
Loved
what you
that
took
thing.
yours in?
I think so. I can't remember.
Gracious.
That's
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Camper over there. Jeez.
All right. Well, for those of you who don't know, Marco and I had a great round of golf one time, and we got more coming up one time.
Hey, what's up? It's Marco and Pat, guys in the 419, and this is called our Signature Series, where we go around the area, we play signature holes, and today we're at the beautiful Arthur Hills Design Golf Course, the Legacy, right in Michigan, right over the Ohio line here. And we're on the par 3. What is this, number 8? And usually par 3s can't be the signature hole. We're going to shoot some shots here, and we're actually going to try to play this. Now, on a normal day, this is a tough green to hit. But when it's 60-mile-an-hour winds, who knows what could happen. Pat's excited about playing this in 60-mile-an-hour wind. I know I am, so let's get to it. All right, Pat, there's a ball that's on the green. Whose ball is that?
That's yet to be decided. We have to go up and check the number on it.
Pat is in what we like to call, what is that called? The drop area.
The only satisfaction I have right now is we can clear any of this because of the wind. Truly, I would go into this water and drown myself, but I don't think I can. So I've got to go uphill, and then it's got to go downhill. Get up over that hill. Now come down.
Not bad. Did he
good,
redeem
but not
himself? Did he redeem himself? Still got about 4.5 feet.
We'll see what happens here.
That's a little knee knocker. All right, well, this is where my tee shot came to land safely on dry land. I still got to get this in and out here. Ah!
Oh, man. That is not in gimme length.
I tried to make it. I tried to make it.
Like a pro. Wow. Like a pro. That's a triple bogey.
That is not
no. Either sits this for a par.
Oh, I missed
Or
it.
he chokes. And it's still not in gimme length. There we go.
But not in the water.
But not in the water.
All right, Pat. It's windy. What do you feel like here?
I feel like a hole-in-one today.
All right.
Marco, and we have money. We have the money.
That amount of money, $1,230. And we were talking about birthday wheel jackpot. Woo! All right. Pat McCarty guy, the 419 at the wheel, getting us a month. What do we got, Pat?
We are looking at the month of May.
Ooh.
You didn't say it right.
It's gotta be May.
Yeah. There you go. If you're born in May, hit us up now.
Born in May, hit us up now. 419-240-1000. You could score yourself $1,230.
Born in May. Get us up now.
Good luck.
Yeah, I don't see you on the thing.
Really?
Yeah, you're not in backstage.
K100, your caller 1, try again. K100, caller 2, try back. K100, your caller 3, try again. K100, your caller 4, try back. K100, your caller 5, try again. K100, your caller 6, try back.
There we
K100,
are.
your caller 7, try again. K100, your caller number 8, try back. K100, your caller number 9. I'm so sorry, we're going to 10. Are we ready? Okay.
Okay, good.
Good morning, K100.
Hello,
Hi, who's this?
Jessica.
Jessica, your caller number 10.
Jessica. Yes.
Don't be too excited, Jessica.
Oh my gosh.
You only
The
have this chance to win over $1,000.
The excitement level, Jessica's through the roof here.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
awesome.
send those good vibes if you're going to have a shot at winning this. Come on.
All right. Well, what's your birthday?
May 29th.
All right. So if we spend a 29 here, we'll set you up.
$1,230 in that jackpot. So good luck, Jessica. Wow, that is a mighty spin.
Come on, 29.
2929.
Oh, darn it.
12.
It's the 12th. Pat.
You know,
He did try his
I
utmost.
tried
I
my
witnessed it,
absolute
Jessica.
best.
But I'm sorry about that. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks for taking your shot.
Thank you.
You
All right.
betcha.
Take care. Man, well, we just put another 10 on the board.
We do. So come Monday morning, $1,240 in that birthday wheel jackpot from Genoa Bank and K100.
Here's a little lesson for everybody watching online. If you call
And you get through.
you get through, and just so you know, if your
Maybe
your
pe-
excitement level is like that, we don't want you to win.
I'm not
I
rooting
have
for,
to be
I'm
honest
really
with
not
you.
rooting.
I
I'm
was
really not rooting
praying
for you
that
to
number
win.
Didn't come up. Actually.
Yeah.
We're rooting against
Because
you.
it's how much money?
$1,240.
Yeah, well, yeah. This person would have
When
won
your excitement level is this,
$1,230.
here it is. Hey, I didn't know what that was. Come on, folks.
You gotta feel it. You,
gotta
gotta
feel it.
want it.
You gotta feel
It's gotta be everything.
So
Oh.
come through, and you're like, I can take it or leave it.
I mean, wow.
I mean, if it happens.
Well,
Just so you know, we're actively rooting against you,
just,
or at least me.
just so you know. Oh boy, oh boy.
All right, now that you guys listen, so this is for Facebook Live. We're gonna do this. I just want you to hear the lack of excitement in this. I mean, give me a break. Here we go. You tell me if I'm crazy.
Time to spin the K100 birthday wheel with Genoa Bank and K100. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, who's this?
Jessica.
Jessica, your caller number 10.
Hello.
Yeah. What?
Don't be too excited.
Oh my God.
Over $1,000.
The excitement level, Jessica, through the roof here.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
what are we doing, folks? All right.
Yeah.
Well, what's your birthday?
May 29th.
All right. So if we spend a 29 here, we'll set you up.
$1,230 in that jackpot. So good luck, Jessica.
Okay. So everybody at home, at this point, I'm like, whatever you do, do not land on
Do
29.
not land at 29, right? I know. Oh man.
But you can hear in our excitement level when it's like,
Listen to the fake disappointment.
darn it.
No.
Darn it. It's a 12.
Darn it. Oh man.
He did try his utmost. I witnessed it, Jessica.
Oh.
I'm sorry about that. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks for taking your shot.
Thank you.
You betcha.
Take care.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got put on
Jessica.
So come Monday morning, $1,240 in that birthday wheel jackpot from Genoa Bank and K100.
I mean, it's the fact that it would land on a month that happens to be your birthday, and you get in as caller 12,
dude,
or caller 10. I mean,
The
that's
excitement
like holy crap! I got through. I have a chance to actually, I could actually win over 1,000. Can you imagine? Just and it's $1,000 cash, right?
Yeah.
Just $1,000 or $1,200, $1,230. Oh my gosh! I'd be ecstatic. I'd be through the roof if I had that kind of cash in my pocket. Just
not good.
Just because I was
not good.
Oh boy!
I know, Gwen. You did get brazy.
Yeah, be crazy. She. Oh my gosh! When she got those, when Gwen won those tickets. Oh my gosh! She went nuts. I thought she was gonna pass out.
That's how you do it.
That's the way. That's what we like to hear.
That's how you.
We want to hear that level of excitement.
Yeah.
Jessica, I hope the day gets more exciting for you.
Could you please, Marco, try putting this in? Because he told me that I was probably putting a 0 in instead of the letter O. Can you see if you can pull up one of these Pat Daly songs?
What is the number?
SO 913 or SO 914.
Right there.
Right where?
Oh, what happened?
All right. Well, it looks like we may not be getting tea today.
What?
Yeah. She said her ETA is in 15 minutes. We've got a guest coming in at 9. So.
No, I don't see. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it.
All right. So.
We need to call Tim.
A lot of great events coming up this weekend,
Oh my
including
gosh.
lots of great music. Actually, there's not a lot of great events going on. So what you should do is you should go listen to some live music. And to tell you more about that, here is Andy Joe.
What's up, Toledo? I hope y'all had a great weekend and got to check out last weekend's lineup of shows. I myself had a great weekend. Brunswick sure knows how to welcome you with open arms. I had such a blast at the Brew Kettle, and I can't wait to come back again with Menace Army. And I'm looking forward to another great weekend, but first and foremost, happy 4th of July weekend. We are so blessed to live in the land of the free and the home of the brave. And what better way to celebrate the 4th of July than with some live local music? Let's get to this weekend's Music No with Andy Joe. Friday, Noisy Neighbors is rocking out at the Village Idiot. Two Life Missing is headed back to Cockable, and the Kirby's are jamming at Papa's Tavern. And yours truly is headed back to Bradner, Ohio again. I'm so excited to be jamming at Snuffy's for a special Andy Joe show for the July edition. Saturday, Old School is kicking it at Madhouse. Distant Cousins is jamming at Bar 145, and Kendra Morris is headed back to Frankie's. Toledo, have a great 4th of July weekend. Eat lots of burgers and hot dogs. Take in every single firework. And celebrate the freedom that we have the privilege of having. Brought to you courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. Make sure y'all stay in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe on K100, Today's Best Country, and Guy in the 419 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend and happy 4th of July.
The Music Know with Andy Joe. The Music Know with Andy Joe. She'll tell you where to go.
Oh, it's gonna be right there. You cannot stick it in the ground. It's not gonna work. Who did that? You gotta put it in the shoe.
What do you think, Isaac?
Firework gone wrong.
because they were so uncertain that it would work.
Oh my gosh, isn't that something?
So, yeah.
That's nuts.
And, you know, after so uncertain that it would work,
Oh my God.
there was a line outside the door.
Crazy,
Then
yeah.
we ended up charging cover charge. Yeah,
And then what? And then Key West tried to steal them away. Did now and again, didn't they?
Well, they started doing Key West days at Put in Bay.
All right, we're gonna go on and go on and
and reverse.
Put in Bay days and
Key West.
yeah. We're gonna go in 30
both ways.
30 seconds.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Thinking about me.
Morgan Wallen on K100. It is Lynn and Marco. Thank you so much for spending your mornings with us. Guy in the 419, also here on a Feel Good Friday.
K100 419, also here on a Feel Good Friday and a Friday's Facebook Live. We are live on the Marco Nation. That's my personal or my show on the Guy in the 419 and on the K100 Facebook page and numerous other
We
places.
got to hear a lot of feel good stories today.
Oh my gosh.
There is something that's impacting your vision that was sad news, but somebody who brought a lot of joy to for a long time. Daily passed away on Wednesday. Celebrated
Put-in Bay legend. And our friend Tim Neese, who's also a friend of Pat Daly's, is on the line with us right now. Good morning. How are you, Tim? Thank you so much. Thank you for taking time to chat with us a little bit about Pat. I know that you knew him for a long time, had a wonderful relationship. So, again, our condolences to you for the loss of your friend.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he was a great guy. And, he was obviously legendary on Put in Bay. And I met the guy, as did the rest of my family, in 1978. When he showed up over here, and he was staying at a very small hotel right next door to the Colonial, and he would sit out there all day playing his guitar. Nobody really knew him, and he eventually made his way into the bar and offered to play there.
Saying he'll play for free. Give him a shot.
Yeah, and it went back and forth. For a while, and he said, well, let me do some shows where I'll just play for tips.
Man.
And that's how it started.
And what was his music then? It was pretty bawdy, would be the word.
yeah. And it was he was clearly an entertainer.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't do things that were offensive. He did things that made you laugh.
Yes, he did.
And I think the whole time, what I noticed of the 100 or so shows that I've seen him do, was the fact that he entertained the whole crowd. You felt like you were part of his show.
Yeah.
And the people didn't leave. After he became known on the island, the guy, we ended up charging cover charge, which in 1978, that was before the Jet Express, a big crowd on Put in Bay on a weekend was 5,000 people. And not like the 20,000 we get today.
Right.
And we would have, there would be lines of people out the door waiting to get in. Sometimes they never got in.
Wow.
So, yeah.
But they could sit outside and probably still hear Pat.
Yeah. And then he ended up writing the first, in my estimation, the first ever anthem to Put in Bay, which was the song that was called Put in Bay. And it was kind of like his life that he was living on this island. And he eventually ended up buying a house here and lived here for a whole lot of summers.
Yeah, that man from Missouri wound up there. Yeah, that's really, really cool. Of course, he spent a lot of his time down at Sloppy Joe's down in Key West, too. He was the Great Lakes Jimmy Buffett, but Jimmy Buffett himself and him became friends, and they shared a passion for the style of music that they had. Yeah.
Yeah, that was true, and he so that started the Put in Bay days in Key West. That still goes on today. I think it happens in February every year, and then some of the entertainers from Key West ended up coming up here to the island and playing here, so it was kind of reciprocal back and forth. But Pat had a large following. He played in Toledo.
Yeah,
he played in Cleveland. Did a lot of festivals and things like that. And he just took his show on the road. But and I guess in our little world, we say this is where he started, right here.
Yeah, we're talking to Tim Neese, who is a personal friend of Pat Daly. Now, Tim puts on Bash the Bay. Tim, could you say that maybe in the back of your head, this is why you do Bash on the Bay now? Maybe you saw, hey, so many people are coming to see this artist. I've got an idea for later on in my life.
Well, things for sure, the popularity, we would never or wouldn't have the ability to do the Bash if we didn't have the crowds come to the island that come now.
Yeah.
And when you go back to him, and he was the first real entertainer, I guess, on the island. Before that, you had a lot of garage bands and things like that playing at different bars. This created a different atmosphere for Put-in-Bay, where the other establishments could look down the road and say, they're packing that place with good entertainment. We need to step our game up. And it happened. And then, there's a point where you can go to every bar on the island and there's a good band there.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that credit goes to what Pat did.
Well, I know Pat, nobody's going to sing Pat's music like Pat did, but hopefully it becomes, part of the repertoire of virtually everybody who actually plays that island. So.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Tim, thanks a lot for joining us. We're excited about that Bash this year. And we're going to do a special text, What's Next? We're going to do 2 songs from Pat Daly, but I want your vote. We're going to either do the original Put-in-Bay or the Great Lakes song. Which one would you like to hear?
What do you think, Tim? You got to pick?
Oh, the Put-in-Bay song. So I'm doing.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, thank you.
Without a doubt, that's our anthem.
All right. Thanks so much. We're going to talk to you again here probably in another week or two. We'll talk more about the upcoming Bash on the Bay, all right?
Excellent.
Awesome.
All
well,
right.
Thanks for taking time for us this morning.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Or Great Lakes for which Pat Daly song you want to hear. It's all brought to us by Super Fitness Today. That is our text. What's next? You can start texting us at 419-240-1000. Which Pat Daly song do you want? And we'll play the winner coming up next.
Morning Start with Lynn and
Are you still there, Tim?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We really do appreciate your time.
Not a problem, and we'll look forward to chatting for the Bash.
All right. Love it.
I can tell you for Jelly Roll, where you guys broadcast from back in the back.
Yeah.
Where Jerry set the booth up.
Yeah.
There's 7,000 people sitting back there.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
You have an audience right there.
Wow.
Sounds fun.
How
Sounds
close
fun.
to a sellout are you, do you think?
I think we'll hit it.
Now
I'm expanding it a little bit.
You've never sold this out, right?
I did for Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
But
Okay.
That was a smaller number though,
Yeah.
and now we can expand the venue.
Yeah. Nice. Well, we're
Well,
excited.
we are very excited about it. Can't wait.
Yep, it'll be a lot of fun. All right, folks.
All
we'll
right.
Chat soon.
Sounds
See ya.
good. Thanks, Tim.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank
Bye-bye.
So there you go. You got
Call
some
him
back.
Tom, huh?
You got some
Called
inside
Tom.
information there.
I called him Tom.
Yeah.
She said Tim.
I thought you said Tom.
You said Tim. Thank
You said Tom.
Did you call him Munchkin?
Oh, let's spill some tea. All right, so our 2 songs, you got to text what's next. And they're the Put-in-Bay or
Great Lakes.
song.
so hit Bay or Lakes. What do you want? Bay or Lakes?
2 bodies of water.
Marco, we'll see you later, I suppose.
What?
Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Captain of the Fun Ship is no longer
No, he's
available.
here.
Oh, there
I'm
he is.
looking right at him.
The captain's back.
Your
were gone.
computer sucks.
All right, so we got Pretty sure the one here, the one that's all fuzzy and grainy
I'm
right
always walking into tea. You know
now. All
what I
right,
mean?
so let's go. Let's what do we got? What do we
Okay,
got?
I've got a quick one for you, but it's a great one. As some of you may have just seen, I brought in my kid today.
Yeah.
It has something to do with that. Also, one of the other things that I really love, the gaming community. So Alana Pierce, one of the biggest Twitch streamers, is a little bit under fire for something that she said about the new game Elden Ring. She was talking about disabilities and how they relate to video games, and she said Elden Ring is not a completely disability-friendly game because you cannot pause this game. So people with children who have that disability, a situational disability, cannot play this game.
How are kids a disability?
And that's why it is tea.
What?
Because people got pretty upset with Alana for saying, hey, my kid's not a disability. I've never looked at my kid as a disability. How dare you say that my kid is a disability? Elden Ring is too hard because I have kids. Mind you, I don't think she does have kids. But if we look at ADA standards, if we look at guidelines that they set for a lot of other things, situational disability is a term that has been around for years and years and years, and children is one of them, has been for a very long time because of things that
Can I get disability from the government because I have kids?
no. So, but things.
But apparently, if you're playing a video game and you have kids, then you have a disability.
Okay.
But the reason that official agencies do view having children as a situational disability, and there are many different kinds of situational disabilities. Being a situational disability could be like you broke your arm or your leg, and so for the holding thoughts.
Got.
I gotta make that shirt for Marco.
Don't let the insurance companies take advantage of you.
WarForYou.com. K100, Lynn and Marco doing Text What's Next, presented by Super Fitness. You are texting us either the word bay or the word lake to let us know which Pat Daly song you want. They're both legends. And of course, with the passing, we decided it would be good to remember him in a great way.
Yeah, wanting to pay tribute and asking you to vote between those two Pat Daly songs. And it looks like Put-in Bay, far and away the winner.
Well, Put-in Bay, far and away. You rhymed there. All right, well, here you go. This is the one that Tim Neese wanted anyway, and this seems to be the most popular. Your winner today, as we pay respects to Pat Daly, who
Passed away at the age of 83.
Yeah, here we go. Your winner in Text What's Next, presented by Super Fitness and K100.
All right.
Okay, so everybody got mad at her, like Marco just did, for calling kids a disability. But in a lot of different standards for businesses, for workplaces, and for disability developmental tools, things like baby carriers, things like carriages that have the ability to be carried by one hand, strollers that have extensions for one-handed carrying, things like that, where you've got a kid, you're down an arm, or you've got a kid, and think about monitors. Technically, those are a tool for a situational disability. I have to go be out of this room, but there is somebody here that I need to keep an eye on. Situational disability tool, a baby monitor, things like
The
that.
other word you could use there is that's interchangeable with that is being responsible.
I was going to say the other word is
Parenting.
Well, yeah, maybe I don't know.
Well, it was just interesting because, she got called under fire for it. And then a lot of people had to retract their statements because they went, okay, well, at least it's not her claiming, being a parent is a situational disability. This is something that's used in many different fields of study, particularly in psychology. So it was interesting to see the whole community kind of go, that's not good. And then for all of them to kind of go, okay, we still don't like how it sounds, but we can't blame you for saying it. So I guess the tea now is kind of, what does she do to either back herself off the ledge, or do people just kind of have to get over it? Because she chose the wording, but it wasn't her wording. It was just the wording that, fit it.
I would have chosen inconvenience.
An inconvenience. They are a situational inconvenience. So the game is inconvenience
Yeah.
unfriendly.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Right?
Maybe we'll have to tweet at her and say, hey, maybe try inconvenience.
Maybe try
next
this.
time.
Or maybe.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Yeah. There's always that too.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. There is the tea with Rebecca Whitty.
What?
Do you dance? Are you a gymnast?
When I'm 6, I am going to be a gymnast.
All right, so you're planning ahead. I like
Well,
it.
You let me know. My daughter's a coach.
this is perfect.
Yes. What side do you want that?
Come on in.
Look who's here.
Look who it
How
is.
are you doing?
Whoa. All right, I'm going to show this pizza video again because we are talking about
We love
pizza this
pizza.
week. Here it is. Welcome to the studio, Tiffany from the
good
Sylvania
morning.
Chamber.
How you guys doing?
Oh, fantastic.
You make me want to move to Sylvania.
You should. Everyone should.
Yes. You don't even live in Sylvania.
You know what? We don't need to talk about it. I don't. That's okay.
That's all
I
right.
work there. I have a business there. It's
That's
okay.
right. That's
I support
right.
Sylvania.
So yeah, very exciting. July is pizza month,
Is it?
right?
Oh, I don't.
I'm
well, it is for Sylvania. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure that's a national thing.
Okay.
But the very exciting thing is Pizza Palooza that's coming up on July 19th and 20th.
Yes.
At Centennial Terrace.
Yes.
Big. This is probably going to be the best one yet. I
hope so.
I think it is.
I think so.
How
12
do I
pizza
put my name
vendors.
in the hat for it to be a judge? 'Cause I love pizza and I'm Italian.
I'll make a note of that.
Okay, just so you know.
Yeah, we have 12 pizza vendors this year.
Yes.
So it's crazy.
It's-
It's the most
it's-
we've ever had.
Yeah.
Um,
Hindsight's the new one. That's the video we just
Hindsight's
saw.
one of the new ones. And so is Mike's. And then we have the VI serving Cameo's pizza back also after
Ooh.
a few years.
Oh my
So we're
God.
really excited. But they're all great.
It's gonna be a tough competition.
It is.
It's gonna be a really tough competition.
Yeah.
And then there's some great entertainment as well.
Yes, we have 2 bands on Friday night. We have My 80s Vice and The Cheeks.
Let's hope it doesn't rain while my 80s Vices.
I know. I felt so bad last year. So My 80s Vice, Doug is our contact. He's a chamber member also. And Doug and Pat stood by me on the stage while I cried last year in the middle of a
It
storm.
was, I mean, it was like there was like it was one of those 15% chance of rain. So we're like,
Right.
oh, we're fine.
Downpour.
This one little cluster, small, but just came over right where we were and decided to stay right there. It was like my dog
It's like the Charlie
walking
Brown.
through. It was like Jenny walking through the house, and she's got all this hardwood floor, and then she finds the one carpeted spot and goes, "Yeah, this is where I'll take a piss right here." All of it just dumping out, and that's
That's
my
a
gosh,
terrible analogy.
It was a great analogy. It was spot on.
But yeah, it rained during their time slot. So we're hopeful that they get a play this year.
Yeah.
So that's Friday night from 5 to 11. And then the next night, Saturday and the 20th, we will have the Skittlebots coming
For the
in.
first time
For the-
ever.
Yes.
The Skittlebots playing out at Centennial.
Yeah,
Terrace.
we're really excited to have them and host them. They eat
Yeah.
lots of pizza, bands. There's a whole kids zone, so lots of family
Right.
friendly activities. We have 2 bounce houses. One's like a water bounce house slide thing, but so much fun.
Yeah,
It's
lots
it's
of
a
fun
weekend
activities
in
for the
Sylvania.
kids. You've got and then there's other vendors there. Is the salon place? Are they gonna be out there as well?
They're not. They had a scheduling conflict.
I'm gonna get the tinsel in my hair this
I
year.
know
Dang.
they usually do hair tinseling, but they had a scheduling conflict, so they won't be out there. But we have carnival games, face painting.
Which is great in 95-degree weather.
Oh yeah.
Hey, well, I think they're doing a few different things.
Okay.
So it's a great family friendly event. And then
Ice cream?
ice cream's going to be out there as well. Kettle corn will be out there, and then lemonade.
Who's ice cream?
It is Mayberry ice cream.
It is Mayberry ice cream.
Yeah.
You gonna have the salted caramel pretzel?
I am.
Yes.
You have to.
The best.
You have to.
And lemonade?
And lemonade.
Susie Lynn's?
Susie Lynn's will be out there
Yes!
again.
This is just like this is amazing. I'm so excited about this.
You got 3 weeks, I think.
I know. Well, 2 weeks. 1 week I'm gonna be completely gone. So I won't even be here. I won't even be in town. Oh man. So I'm so excited. And then on stage, introducing the bands and the thanking the sponsors and all that. You guys have a pretty stellar MC up there, don't
we
you?
do. We'll let him
Yeah,
brag a little
yeah,
bit on air.
right?
That's the
Yeah.
only thing nobody's looking for.
That is
But
that is
otherwise, this is an amazing event.
Hey, now you've gotten to do your thing. You had your thing at the what's their names concert, right? Yeah, you got to have it. Lynn had her thing up there at the Pork and Pole. This is my thing. This is where I come.
Yes.
We're gonna grade you.
It's Pat McCarty's time now.
I'll take the microwave, guys.
You have to have like a switch somewhere.
I will. I'll tell you something funny that happened. It was 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
That was 2 years ago.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. I get Tiffany comes up and she goes, "Hey, I need you to make an announcement." And she said Pat McCurdy.
No, Macaulay.
Pat McCauley?
Which we know a Pat Macaulay. But it was a Pat Macaulay. There's a Pat Macaulay's child is in the bathroom.
So first she says Pat McCauley needs to meet over by the VIP. So I get up, I'm like, Pat McCauley needs to over to the VIP tent. All right. So we're standing there waiting. No sign of Pat McCauley. So hey, Pat McCauley needs to go, once again. I'm like, what's going on? And Tiffany goes, "It's a child's bathroom emergency." And I was like, I'd hate to be Pat McCauley right about now. So like, once again, Pat McCauley, no Pat McCauley is showing up. And then you are the one that made the connection.
Yes. I would have made it earlier, but the situation, we let our fire and police handle it. So I didn't see the child. And I'm like, oh, I would have been able to say, Pat, come get your kid. Because I know all your children.
So finally she's like, "Hey, wait. What does this kid look like?" You pulled up one of my pictures from Facebook, didn't you?
I think so.
She like pulls up. She goes, "Is this the kid?" Like, yeah, that's the kid. And all of a sudden she goes, "Pat, it's you. It's your kid." I'm like, oh God.
That's too funny.
And apparently what happened. Oh man.
He was being responsible. He was
being-
attempting to be responsible.
He
was
tried
a
to make
little
it to the
one.
bathroom.
Of course.
And he didn't quite make it there, right? Did it, and he had to poop, right? And
We're getting real detailed.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
We were talking about pizza, Pat.
Well, he sits down and some gets on him. So then he's got to go over to get some paper towels from the sink. And as he's waddling his way over there, you ever see like a snail, like a trail of slime?
Oh no.
On the, so then he's got, and it was like everywhere.
Oh no.
And he's trying to get up. But the EMS, luckily, they're phenomenal. Savannah EMS,
Yes, we were
they're
very
phenomenal. They went in, they saw the situation, they got everything cleaned up, they got him cleaned up, they got his clothes in a bag, they got him a popsicle, I think. And so I'm like, I go in and I'm like, "What's up, buddy?" And he's like, "Hey, Dad."
No big deal.
He told me he wasn't embarrassed at all. He's like, "Man, that's what happened." And I'm like, "Okay, cool.
Well, you know what?
That's good." And then last year, I come from backstage and there's a police officer on stage, and he says, there is a little girl named Maddie looking for her family. She can't find her family. I'm like, "Oh, okay." And he walks off the stage, and I went,
Sounds awfully
that
close
might
to Maggie.
Right. So I follow him off, and I'm following him, and I said, "Officer, what was that name again?" He goes, "Maddie." And I said, "Where?" And he points, and sure enough, it's Maggie. Like, oh my God, 2 years in a row. What is happening?
What's gonna happen
So
this year?
who knows? Oh, only time will tell. But this is so okay. So 12 pizza vendors.
12 pizza.
What happens Friday as far as is that when the judging takes place?
Yep. So judging, we have our celebrity judges come in. They have to sample every pizza place.
Don't worry, I'm not allowed to be a judge
He's
either.
not.
We got celebrity judges. Let me check my email because I think mine went to spam.
Right. Must have gone to spam.
Yeah, must have been the spam.
So we break it into two categories, cheese and pepperoni and specialties.
Okay.
So they have to try all 12 slices. They vote on their favorite. And then we actually announce the winners on Saturday night. So booths have no idea.
And people have an opportunity to vote for they get a
Correct.
fan
All
favorite,
weekend.
right?
Yep. All weekend, fan favorite can be selected. So you try all the pizzas that you want.
Let me get this straight. The judges get to try 12 pieces of pizza.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, they.
I'm double checking this email. I don't.
We'll work on it, Marco. I'm sorry. Oh, but
And next year, I'm gonna be really pissed if I'm not a judge.
It's
This
been
man knows his pizza.
Yeah.
Too.
I'm a pizza expert.
Yeah.
As long as it's not, like I don't like a lot of the crazy, everything on it.
so you'd be the special, or you'd be the part of the cheese and pepperoni.
Cheese and pepperoni, dominant.
Okay.
Other part, it probably wouldn't be great.
Yeah. We always talk about that. We always talk about the pizzas that we like. Like I don't like macaroni and cheese pizza. I don't like mashed potato pizza. It's not that I don't like it. I just don't care for it. I just want pizza.
Yeah.
Just give me pizza.
What about breakfast pizza? Have you ever had that with like
I
the
have.
eggs and
I
syrup?
and I do like it when it's breakfast. But I wouldn't want somebody to be like, "Hey, would you like to come over for some pizza?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Oh,
and then I show up and it's breakfast pizza. I'd be like,
Yeah, I would be.
all right,
I wouldn't be.
this is
happy.
breakfast on a crust. I don't know. I don't know if that would be the
So what are your pineapple on pizza?
100%.
No.
Yeah.
100%.
I agree.
Stop it.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And so many people have said
I'm
yes.
respectfully removing my judgeship this year's competition.
So many people have
Not so many people don't actually.
yeah, it's actually
There's
like
less people.
the number, it's actually like the second highest ordered pizza.
Only
at
because
Vito's.
they just remember.
They
this.
just yeah, like that's what they get like
that is a
besides
false
besides like a regular like cheese or pepperoni.
Okay, well that's
It's
two.
besides the
can't be
cheese.
second.
Okay, so it's like besides cheese or pepperoni, it's the most
Okay,
ordered
anchovies.
pizza. No,
No.
no anchovies.
Yeah,
Way
I'm
too
not a
salty. Way too salty. No onions or green peppers.
Oh, I can do onions and green peppers. I used to
Yes.
just eat like mushroom pizza. That's all
Mushrooms
I
are
want.
great.
But now
mushrooms
it's
on-
like a house pizza. I don't like olives, but anything else is kind of.
I love
fair game for
olives.
me.
I can do green peppers. I can do if they're not the full
I've had.
green pepper. I
had
don't know.
a
If
pizza.
they're
I
chopped
won't-
up, then it's okay.
I won't say from where. It's not one of our pizza vendors.
Oh.
But I ordered pizza extra toppings. I was so excited.
Was it Pizza Hut?
No.
Was it Domino's?
No, we're not
Little
doing this.
Caesars?
No, I'm not saying where. And I opened it up, and it was like raw onions and raw peppers and
Oh.
raw tomatoes, and I was like, "No, you're supposed to bake that." I
we're
think they
done.
forgot, or they screwed up my pizza and
just
only
threw it
baked
on
half, and then they
after?
were like, "Oh, okay."
Just
like-
throw some onions on there.
So disappointed, and it was like an inch thick of pizza on
Wow.
a thin crust.
It is one of the pizza vendors?
No, it is not.
Or is that one of these? Dandino's is back this year, right?
Yeah,
Dandino's. They have their garbage pizza that I absolutely love.
They're good.
She brings it for me every.
Okay.
She brings it for me every year. She's like, here, I brought this for you. Like she
I
knows
always-
how much I love the garbage pizza.
I always get the leftovers from the judges. So after I help with all the judging, I get to go through them, and I'm like, I'll take a slice of that.
How long after Pizza Palooza can you go back to eating pizza? Like, is there a time period of when you're like, I can't even look at a pizza right now?
I mean, I'm not around it that much. So our media day is busy, and we eat a
Right.
few slices there. I eat a few slices during the event. But I'm just moving a lot. So
Right.
I don't know. It's pretty quick. I try to watch how much pizza
I'm
I'm
like
eating
next
leading
day.
up until the event. 'Cause
Yeah.
Then
We
I'm
don't
just
wanna-
kind of like,
Right.
But,
Right.
you
In fact,
know.
I think I'm going to do no pizza from now until the event, which
Okay.
that's a long period of
That
time for
is.
me without pizza.
That
That's a
is.
very long time without pizza for me.
Well, technically, you don't eat real pizza. You eat pizzas and pineapples.
No, I eat real pizza. I don't always get pineapple on my pizza. But pineapple on pizza is it's one of the most ordered pizzas
That is
from
a false statement.
It's not
That
false at all.
statement is
Came
not
straight
been
from
proven
Vito himself.
by anybody.
Straight
I feel
from
like
Vito
this was
himself.
a hostile work environment.
not-
This is-
for
He's
pineapple.
not saying
Only-
two things.
Marco, his dream is to eat pineapple on pizza while playing pickleball.
Yeah, that is
That's
not
his favorite thing in the world.
two things I don't like.
I'm gonna go on to one of those AI things. I'm gonna make a
Pizza and
a
or
pineapple
pickle-
pizza playing pickleball. They've got to be able to make that, right?
Sounds like a tongue twister.
Pineapple pizza eating pickleball. Eating pickleball, playing pickleball.
Playing
Pineapple
pickleball.
pizza playing pickleball.
I've never played pickleball.
You've never played pickleball?
No,
Guess
I know
what
we
you're
have beautiful
missing?
courts and
Nothing.
You
we have beautiful courts in Sylvania. I know
Yeah.
that, but I'm not that athletic.
You're very. Are you kidding me? You used to play basketball for the Lords.
Yeah, well, I retired.
Well, that's what people who play pickleball do. They're all retired.
Well, you're making it sound fun. I love it.
Yeah, lots of injuries there at what?
Again, you're making it sound great.
What's going on over there? What's the?
Lynn is editing. She's got to edit her commercial.
Heads up, the banner with Rebecca. You had her name spelled.
Oh my god!
Double. I didn't put her name in at all. What do you mean the banner? Do you mean what? No. What do you mean the banner with Rebecca? I didn't even write
How
her
dare
name.
you.
What are you talking? Kevin Webb sent me a message. He said, "Heads up, the banner with Rebecca. You had her name spelled at Rebecca." Double. Oh, you talking about the video? Hang on a second. Okay, I think he's talking about. I want to figure out what this is, and I'm not the one to blame for this. She made this, so let me just see what this looks like. I don't see what you saw there, Kevin.
Does Rebecca only have one B?
I don't know, but she's the one that wrote it.
Okay.
So
it happened.
I mean, yeah. If that's what you're talking about, Kevin, I have no idea. But she's the one that wrote it. But we do have a what else do you want to say about Pizza Palooza?
I don't know, like so much, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
what else? What else we got?
I mean, obviously lots of kids stuff. That's
Yep.
like the best.
Yep.
12 and under are free. Everybody else, it's $8 at the door. So
Okay.
no
Can
pre-sale.
people no pre-sale
No
tickets?
pre-sale tickets
Okay.
from the chamber.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I put that in my last
I think
video.
you did, but that's okay. They
They'll-
can call, reach
they'll
out to us.
call
We'll
and-
let
yeah.
them know that you can get
Say
them
Pat
at the
McCarty
door.
lied to you.
The last few years, it's been pretty busy when we open up gates. So
Yeah.
I recommend getting there early. Obviously, take precautions with the weather.
Right.
No dogs in Centennial Terrace. No
Yeah.
smoking within Centennial Terrace.
Good.
I don't think umbrellas are allowed if it's calling for rain.
And so we only have two bands
on Friday, yeah,
and then two bands,
just one on Saturday.
There's one on Saturday.
It's a longer,
longer set list.
longer set.
Yeah.
list, yeah.
But obviously there's music. There'll be music playing throughout all of it. But and the two bands are my 80s Vice and
the Cheeks.
The Cheeks.
Yeah.
The Cheeks are first.
The
or
Cheeks
this
are
your
second. Second.
So my 80s Vice and the Cheeks.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll hear a fun story
Yes.
about the Cheeks.
Yes.
So I was invited to my great aunt's 90th birthday
Mhm.
recently. And kind of recently over the winter time. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go. And Brian and I go, and we're meeting my family there. And it's a nice establishment, not someplace that I normally would go to, but I'm like, she loves the band. My great aunt, fun,
right.
has a good time all the time. And I'm like, she must really like this band if we are going out. And it's like 10 p.m.
Your 90-year-old, your 90-year-old great aunt
Yes.
going out at 10 p.m. to see a band.
to see a band. So she used to babysit the lead singer. And I'm like, okay, so we're driving there. And I'm like, who is this band that we're about to go walk in on? And it's the Cheeks.
I said, wow.
And Lori is one of the owners of Hip to the Groove.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that.
Oh,
And then
sure.
Gary, Gary is from
Wait, your
music-
great aunt used to babysit Gary?
a different one in the band, but we had this whole connection. So I walk into this bar and Lori just kind of like looks at me and like has to do a double take, like, what are
Why
you
are you
doing?
here?
And I was like, Donna's my aunt. She's like, oh my goodness. So yeah, she was having a great time. I don't know
Oh my
if she
gosh.
listens to K100 or not, but she had
Well, she should be.
She was dancing the whole time.
Yeah.
Had a great time. But yeah.
Wow.
A wild
All
card.
right. All right. So we're going to see the Cheeks playing on
Yeah.
Friday night of Pizza Palooza. Very excited about that. I'm so excited. Okay, what's your favorite pizza place of all
Ooh,
the
I don't have
vendors?
one. I get asked this a lot. I do not have one.
You don't have a favorite pizza place? Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you like when it comes to pizza? All right, and we'll talk. Mark, I'll ask you this too.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you like a thicker crust or a thinner crust?
Thin crust.
Thin crust.
Man, that's tough. I do like thin crust sometimes, and sometimes I like the regular.
Yeah.
And sometimes I like deep dish. But
Yeah.
if I can only have one, I like thin crust.
Okay.
I like the crunchiness of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you do like a crispier crust.
Yeah.
Do you like the toppings on top of the cheese or under the cheese?
I never thought about it, but I guess under.
I
You
like
like
on
them under?
top. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Either
Because
way.
different people will make them up different ways.
Yeah.
For example, I know like halftime.
They put everything
They
under.
put everything underneath the cheese, underneath that pound of cheese that
So
they put.
much
It's
cheese.
so much cheese.
Is there such a thing as so much cheese?
It's a lot. I mean,
It's not too much, but it is so
you
much.
hold this pizza, you're like, dang, that's a thick pizza. But they shred it there. They get a block of cheese and they shred it there. They don't get the bag shredded
Okay.
cheese.
All right.
So do you know why? They put in like basically in order to, when you get a bag of shredded cheese,
right?
They put stuff in there that's essentially it's kind of like sawdust.
What?
Yeah, to keep it from clumping. There's a thing that they put in that keeps the cheese from clumping together. Because if you just shred cheese and put it in a bag, it will all congeal and clump together, and you got one big mass. So they got to put something in there that keeps it all separate. It's digestible. I mean, it's fibrous. It's not anything that's going to
Sawdust.
It's essentially like sawdust.
That
yeah.
sounds
Not
amazing.
flour that we keep things separated.
Not anything that we actually
not,
eat
not
every day.
flour because and I always check that because my wife and son have celiacs, and so if they were to put flour in there, anybody that has a wheat sensitivity, they wouldn't be able to eat it. So it's something that's just like it's on the label. It's if you look at the label, I forget what it is that's labeled as, but it's like it's like sawdust. Okay, let's see. So the
Let's say, do you have a favorite out of the pizza vendors?
Oh,
it is hard to say or choose.
yeah, I don't know if I could say. I don't know if I would say if I had one. I have a couple that I really like though. I really do. People thought that because Bambino's was a client of mine for a while that I only liked it because of that. But it's not true. I actually genuinely enjoy their pizza. Like I would not have been able to be. I wouldn't have been. I can't lie that much. I can't honestly. I can't.
Not that much.
Yeah, I
A
can't.
little
eat
bit,
it.
but
A little bit.
Little, but
Like no, I like their pizza. Dandino's, I love them.
I
no,
like trying the new places.
Yes.
You know, I kind of
like,
stick to our
like
normal-
Hindsight. Who's the new one you said? The other new one?
Hindsight, and then Mike's Pizza. It's over on McCord. It's in Holland.
I don't think I've ever had that. Is it
What?
new?
Yeah, no, new owners.
Have you had them?
I think I've had a lot.
Have you had Mike's Pizza though?
I don't think I've had.
Yeah. See,
I did. You ever heard Pizza Cat? They're pretty good.
you know what? Pizza Cat's been around for. I've never had Pizza Cat. Are they good?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's different. You know.
They do like cauliflower crust.
Yeah,
and
they
things
do.
like that,
They
right?
do a little bit different. especially-
I think man, there you know what? There is one pizza place that I'm not crazy about, but they're not even a part of it. So
Okay,
I'm okay with that.
you're okay with that. And we have a kind of a unique one is Bombay Kitchen. So they have their own pizza,
That
but
is unique.
it's unique, but she does very well. We love Rita.
Yeah.
And it's great for people looking for a little bit something different than the norm.
Because it tastes like what? Curry.
Ooh, bless you.
It's like a curry chicken pizza.
Yeah.
They're an Indian food place. Have you
Yeah.
ever been over to Bombay Kitchen? Great. I think their food is great. But yeah, they have
I've
this.
met the owner several times. He's done some sweet deals, and everybody who cashes in on those sweet deals raves about them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
they have a great
um,
following. So
They do.
they have a unique pizza out there, but their lines are long and they enjoy it.
That's good. Crystal Barnes says Mike's is my favorite. I've never had it. I'll have to try it. But again, I'm gonna have to wait. I don't know. Maybe I'll get pizza tonight.
Lunch, dinner, breakfast tomorrow. You can. Okay, there's a question.
Okay.
Pizza leftovers.
Oh yes, 100%
Okay,
cold
cold.
at 100%.
It depends on the pizza for me.
Yeah.
It depends on where it's from, whether I can have it cold.
Okay.
Now, if you're heating it up, is it microwave or?
No. If I'm gonna reheat it, I'm gonna put it into my what's the
Like a toaster oven?
Toaster oven.
Okay.
Yep.
Florida Georgia Line on Toledo's country music station K100. We are on air, online, and on your phone. It's a Feel Good Friday, and it is Friday Facebook Live. Lynn and Marco, I'm so pleased to have you along each and every morning. And yeah, we're kind of switching places here. So
Yeah, no, it's called musical chairs.
So I don't know how that mic sounds for you. That
I don't
sounds
know.
all
Does it
right.
sound good?
It sounds good in your
Does it
headphones
not
that
sound
I'm not familiar with.
Good. It sounds good enough.
All right. Well, very good. Well, something we've had going on, opportunity to get yourself in the running to win a trip to go check out Morgan live.
Yeah, he's going to be
Morgan
in
Wallen.
Vegas.
He doesn't even need a last name anymore, does he? Is he just Morgan?
Is he transferred into the one name? I like it.
I kind of did it just here and now. But we're giving away 2 trips for 2 to Las Vegas. And it, of course, includes round-trip airfare. You get the premium seats for it. It's just going to be an awesome, awesome trip. But I'm going to look for that national keyword over here, and I don't know if I can find it in all your open tabs. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I love it. I was like, well, he's
It's like opposite day.
Yeah.
At least we're both right-handed. That kind of gives me an idea.
Yeah,
of
just
where
go
you
to
might
Be
put
Creative
things.
right there. You'll see it right there. It's right on there. You got a keyword 95819. You got to text the keyword to that, and then you're in to win. And we've had a bunch of winners, actually. So this is another chance for you to grab. You want to come over there?
Actually, I found it.
Yeah.
The national keyword this morning is you. Y-O-U. Simple 3 letters can get you entered to win this amazing trip of a lifetime. So text you, Y-O-U, now to 95819, and you are in for a chance to win from Toledo's Country Music Station K100.
Wake up with Lynn and Marco weekday mornings.
Sorry, I think we're supposed to do something more.
I'm about to enter. When's he going to
Right?
Vegas?
When is this? When is this going to Vegas?
When's he in Vegas?
Soon, actually. Well,
All
here
right.
it is.
2 premium. Oh, man.
Amy Garcia, good morning to you, Amy. Matt, I will make a
Reinforcing
pizza.
everything I said. That's all.
I'll make the hell out of that pizza. All right, once Marco gets back, we are doing the Lyndon Marco Trivia Showdown. It's happening. You gonna stick around for it?
Sure.
All right.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I was here when one of the winners.
You're what?
I was here when one of the winners, right?
When
What
one
did you just say?
the Lyndon Marco Trivia Showdown.
Oh no! I was
Oh,
thinking
you're talking about the
wheel.
birthday wheel.
Yeah.
No, we already did that.
Oh.
We did get a winner, which was good.
Okay.
We were actually happy that we didn't get a winner today because she was extremely unenthusiastic. It's been like this. It's been like the
Everyone's tired. I don't know about you.
I
My
could
neighbors
be.
kept me up all night with the fireworks.
That could be it. That could absolutely be it. Okay, so here we go. As soon as Marco gets back, what's he doing?
Okay, I'm going to do live in 30.
All righty.
My friends at Lynx Concrete Coating, who I really love.
Who is it?
Lynx Concrete Coating.
Hmm.
Really good deal. I'm back over here.
What is that?
My morning English muffin.
Oh.
All this pizza talk was getting me hungry.
I probably don't need to switch over to radio for it, do I?
So have you got a
garage floor, maybe a pool apron, maybe a patio that you absolutely just hate the look of it? Maybe it's dark, maybe it's ugly, maybe it's even cracking, and it's just not welcoming. Well, I've got a solution for you. Lynx Concrete Coatings. They're transforming spaces with a state-of-the-art polyurea formula that cures fast. It holds its color. It lasts so much longer than outdated epoxy. Epoxy is becoming antiquated fast, not only because it's stone fault, it's kind of peeling, cracking, yellowing. It doesn't have the lifespan that people thought it would, but because this polyurea formula that's being offered up by Lynx is so much better, 4 times stronger, it's 10 times more flexible. It will stop the growth of existing cracks. It is guaranteed not to chip or peel, and it even provides slip protection. It's easy to clean, easy to maintain. There's so many gorgeous colors as well. They have transformed the look of our pole barn. I'm so excited about this restoration project, and I give them so much credit for making it feel so welcoming. No longer dank and dark. It's clean feeling, and it's really, really pretty. So if you want to make that transformation with concrete in your property, well, give Lynx a call. They'll set you up with an absolutely free estimate, 567-331-2050, or you can go to their website and get your free quote there. Go online to Lynx, Lynx, concretecoatings.com.
At Culligan Water, you drink water at work. So do your coworkers, clients, coffee maker, and even those
Alrighty.
plants.
Here we go. Lynn and Marco, are you ready for the Lynn and Marco Trivia Showdown? You ready for this?
Here we go.
Oh, always. Always ready to lose.
All right. Now you're not allowed to look up the answers. You're not allowed to go to the listeners for help.
No
You've got
lifelines, huh?
No lifelines.
All right.
And because it was 4th of July, this is Lynn and Marco Trivia Showdown
No.
with a heavy
History.
dose of freedom.
And look at where you're from. This is no fair at all.
All right, here we go. What important document was stored in Fort Knox during World War II?
Declaration of Independence.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Fireworks originated from which country?
China.
Oh, there we go. Will you keep score for me? There we go. Tiffany's going to be the official scorekeeper. Which country declared independence from the United States on July 4th, 1960? July 4th, which country declared independence from the United
I'm
States
so terrible at geography.
France?
in 1960?
The
We never
Philippines.
wrote. The Philippines.
Well, actually, Louisiana was owned by France for a while.
But we didn't own France. So
Well-
France would not have declared its independence from the United
Well, I mean,
States.
they took it back. Let's be
All right.
Well, no wonder they hate us.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. What was the name of the newspaper that first published the Declaration of Independence? This is a multiple choice. Was it the Washington Post, the Philadelphia Squire, or the Pennsylvania Evening Post?
Pennsylvania Evening Post.
That is correct.
Was it Ben Franklin's?
Yes.
Ooh, look at that.
Francis Bellamy is famous for writing which repeated literary piece of work?
Francis who?
Francis Bellamy is
One of
famous
the Bellamy brothers.
I was
for
going there.
writing which repeated literary piece of work?
Don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. Pledge
The flag.
allegiance.
Pledge allegiance.
to the flag.
Yep. All right, nobody gets that one.
Did you know that, Tiffany?
No, I had no idea.
So even if I had an opportunity for lifeline, she
No, it would have been a waste.
She's like, don't waste your life.
How many years after the signing of the Declaration of Independence were fireworks used in celebration?
How many years after?
Yeah.
None. It was the same year.
She's saying same year. Incorrect.
I would say 20.
Do I give the point to neither because they both got it wrong, or do I give it to whoever got it closest?
Let's do closest.
Do you guys agree to this?
Yes.
It's your game.
No, I want to know. I don't want you to complain afterwards. Yes?
Yes, sure.
Then the point goes to Lynn. It was 1 year after.
I thought it was the year of or year after.
Nope. Year after. 2 presidents of the United States who were also signers of the Declaration of Independence died on the exact same day of the exact same year, July 4th, 1826. 50 years to the day after they signed the Declaration of Independence. They both died on this day. They were both former presidents.
John Quincy Adams and Thomas Jefferson.
Boom!
Wow.
Look at
Wow.
that.
Thank you very much.
Wow. How did you know
I
that?
just a wild guess.
Wow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. Who is the largest consumer of fireworks in the United States?
Like an individual?
Like in an organization.
Hmm.
Who is the largest consumer of fireworks in the United
And it's
States?
not the Toledo Mud Hens.
It's not the Toledo Mud Hens.
Wow, that's an interesting question.
You're going to hear it. And you're going to go, oh, of course. You know it.
I think I have a guess.
Yeah.
The government?
Nope.
Oh, that's a good guess. Macy's?
Nope. Tiffany, what's your guess?
I'm gonna say New York City.
Oh,
No.
no.
Oh.
The Walt Disney Corporation.
Oh.
Of course.
Duh.
Yes.
2 locations where they do. Actually, it's worldwide. It's not even the United States. It's actually largest consumer in the whole world. Who wrote the words to our nation's national anthem?
Francis Scott Key.
There we go. You're getting pounced. What was being protested by dumping tea into Boston Harbor?
Taxes.
Taxes. Yeah.
Taxation without representation.
There it is. Taxation without representation. Very good. All right. Good. You guys know your American history. I'm proud of you. All right. What is the most consumed food in the United States on July 4th?
Hot dogs.
That's it.
I mean,
An estimated 150 million hot dogs consumed.
A lot of dogs.
Yeah.
Not all by Joey Chestnut.
And not most of them, though.
but yeah,
Most of
in
them.
record time.
Yeah. What is the name of our country's national anthem?
Star Spangled Banner.
Yes.
Oh, I'm like,
Question
gotta be
almost,
something
isn't
different.
it?
You're like national anthem, isn't it?
No, I mean, I knew. I just didn't think that was the answer.
Oh.
Thought you were. I thought it was
I
a
did-
trick
Yeah, it's
question.
like a trick question.
Yeah. Nope. What was the total number of people who signed the Declaration of Independence?
236.
Nope.
84.
She's just gonna start calling out numbers.
Yeah.
236. That's her answer. We'll do closest to.
30.
The point goes to Marco. 56 signers.
I was way over.
You were way over. All right. Point goes to Marco on that one. Which president of the United States was the first to host a 4th of July celebration at the White House? This man was known to be a partier. And he was also a signer, to give you an idea of how early it was.
First to have a 4th of July party
Yep. At the White House.
at the White House.
God, who was a party? I don't know any of them that were partiers.
This guy was. Partied with the French.
I don't know.
No idea?
No idea.
Thomas Jefferson.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
TOTJ, huh?
Oh, he was a partier. He was, he was a partier. Thomas Jefferson. Oh, man. He got down. All right. Number 5 of round 2. Which American president was born on the 4th of July? 1872. Was it Rutherford B. Hayes, Calvin Coolidge, Teddy Roosevelt, or Joe Biden?
I think it was Rutherford B. Hayes.
I'm gonna say, what was the second one?
Calvin Coolidge, or Teddy Roosevelt, or Joe Biden?
Teddy Roosevelt.
It was Calvin Coolidge.
Oh, no
Calvin
love to
Coolidge.
Calvin.
Joe Biden just looks like he was born in 1872. Every Independence Day, how many times does the Liberty Bell ring? And yes, that's not a trick question. It does ring. They do ring it.
Even though it's not.
Even though it's not up in, yeah. They still,
13.
That's what I was going
It-
to say.
but you didn't say it first.
Yeah.
All right. What's our score right now?
That's-
7 to 5.
And by the way, that's for one of the each original colonies.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He wanted a
'Cause I know
bonus
that's gonna be in
point.
there. I was just waiting
That's
for
why
it.
that was going to be my guess.
That's why we have the 13 stripes, you know.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. During which war was the Star Spangled Banner written?
The
French
Revolutionary War.
Nope.
What?
It was not during the Revolutionary War. It was during the War of 1812.
I guess that's
Look at all the things we're learning, Marco.
Right? Which state? Now this is tricky. This is tricky because it's not Florida or California. I'll tell you that right now. Which state imports the most fireworks during the summer season?
Imports.
Yeah.
The most.
Meaning like they've
So it's-
got like the most, and it's a southern state. Give you that hint.
Yeah.
It's a southern state, and
Texas.
it is not Texas. This is a tough one. This is
Alabama?
Missouri.
Oh,
Missouri buys the most fireworks.
Huh.
Isn't that crazy?
Nuts.
Though some may speculate, who is credited for creating the first rendition of the American flag?
Betsy Ross.
That is Betsy Ross. 7-6. You could tie it up here, Marco. You have a chance to tie it. Lynn's got the lead right now by 1. We have one question left. In what year did the Revolutionary War end?
1776?
No, that's when it started.
I thought it ended in the same year.
No. The Revolutionary War? That went on for a few years.
Did it?
Oh, yeah.
1779.
Well, I got since we did the other closest to it, Lynn gets the point. It was 1783. 1783. 7-year war. Yeah. Long time. Well, there you go. You all are a lot smarter now when it comes to your early American history.
Yes.
And
4th of July trivia. And more importantly, Lynn is the winner.
She went on for a couple of years, then she guessed a couple of years. She's the closest. It's so weird it happens.
Well, you still got it wrong, though. That's
K100, Lynn and Marco. It is
a Feel Good Friday, a Friday Facebook Live. We're live on Facebook right now, by the way, and you can check that out. Guy the 419 joining us each and every Friday. Thank you for that.
I didn't think you were turning on my mic because I killed you in trivia.
Oh yeah,
the
Lynn and Marco trivia showdown. Killed by 1 point.
Lynn
which he gave you
the medal.
He gave you the answer to. Okay, that's fine. Sure, killed. Got it.
Oh, he is such a bad
Oh
loser.
my God. He doesn't like to lose. You know what else I don't like?
What's that?
Is not winning tickets.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why we give people chances. Today, we give away Faster Horses tickets, and we also set you up with maybe tickets to go see Morgan Wallen, and, of course, the Monster Truck tickets. So what I'm saying is if you're looking for great places to do stuff, right here is where it's at. Rib Off. I'm sure we'll have more tickets for the Blades 40th anniversary Rib Off. Presented by Dunn Chevy. That's going on at Lucas County Fairgrounds, July 26th to July 28th.
You're still going to be here before you know it. So this is another thing you want to make sure that you vacation around. You want to be in town the 26th through the 28th and not miss this big event. Lucas County Fairgrounds, great food, great entertainment. Brett Young is going to be taking the stage on Saturday night. So that's country night. So he'll be there on stage with special guest Mackenzie Porter.
Yeah, that's going to be great, man. Tickets will be on sale. They're on sale. You can get them right now. But man, that is going to be good. Of course, Rib Off, a good chance to try all the vendors that are out there each and every year, and a great time to just get in and enjoy some music and food and fun.
Elbow deep in ribs and country music in the background. Going to be a great time. Get all the details at our website, k100country.com.
Boom.
Wash it.
All right.
Okay, there we go. All right. How's Mayberry ice cream?
Good.
Yeah.
Good. It's been a fun season for everyone.
Yeah, I was over there the other day. Actually.
Oh, well, thank you. Everything go well?
Yeah, it was great. It was awesome. Didn't realize how close you guys were to
To Centennial.
Yeah.
Oh, were you over there after the concert
Yeah,
or before the
before.
concert? Before the concert. Yeah. Yeah. Great place. What's your favorite ice cream?
I like our salted caramel pretzel.
Yeah, you
But I
do.
like some mint ice cream. That's also like one of the ones. I like birthday cake here and there, lemon. You know, if I'm in a mood for ice cream.
Right.
But I always have to have a sprinkled waffle cone, like the chocolate dipped,
Yeah.
the sprinkled.
Is there
So
any
my
other way
team
to
knows what I like. Walk in and they're like, "What flavor do you want?" And they just know to grab my cone. Like, yep.
How long you guys been in business now? It's been
We've
8
owned
years?
it 8 seasons now.
Ooh.
I know.
Man,
I
that's
know.
impressive.
Thanks.
That's impressive.
been a
What's
fun-
more impressive is that you're not 700 pounds.
So
He's got a point.
I have dairy issues. Not full blown lactose intolerant, but enough issues that I really don't eat that much ice cream. I eat it more in the off season, and while traveling.
All
than
right.
Any other time.
Is July ice cream month?
It is.
It
July
is?
National Ice Cream Month. That's when you said it was Pizza Month. I was like,
Oh, maybe I
"Sure,
figured ice cream.
month."
Sure, ice cream.
It's
day.
ice cream month. And then National Ice Cream Day is Sunday, July 22nd.
Oh.
No, 21st. Sorry.
Sunday, July 21st.
Yeah, and we're doing another Stuff Your Stanley Day.
Oh, love it.
We're a little crazy.
Yeah.
It's right after Pizza Palooza,
Oh man.
but you
That's
gotta
gonna be
celebrate
all
it.
that dairy, all that cheese. That's why Monday the 23rd is or 22nd.
22nd.
Monday the 22nd is Guy in the 419 celebrates Miralax Monday.
Ew.
So
Miralax.
good old yeah. You dump that. I mean, you talk. What's the prescribed dose? Like a teaspoon or something like that. I'm talking about like 8 tablespoons of that stuff.
Jar,
And just
basically a whole jar.
the whole thing. Yeah.
So
And I don't
gross.
go anywhere. And I don't go anywhere.
Marco, we gotta get a Franklin.
Pat, my son won the Shays $500. I was so happy.
What? I
You
never
didn't
know
see the
anybody that wins
wow, Gwen, congratulations. That is phenomenal.
All right, hang on a second. Oh, we got 30 seconds. We're gonna do this live spot. July 5th. Oh.
Are you going downtown tonight?
Tonight,
Yeah.
I am.
Okay. Fine.
I might. Well, it does.
Plus, save an extra $50 on every $500 you spend on select major appliances. Hurry, these deals won't last long because Lowe's knows summer savings. Valid through 7/10. Miracle Grow excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount, excluding supply. See Lowe's.com for more details. While supplies last.
Severe dental anxiety? Well, Frankel Dentistry offers sedation dentistry, which allows patients to feel relaxed and comfortable while procedures are being performed. Call Frankel Dentistry today for a complimentary consultation where you can meet the staff, get a tour of the office, and have all of your questions answered.
And you know what else they do? They offer complimentary consultations. If you're interested in going to see Dr. John Frankel's team, maybe as a new patient, or maybe you're not unhappy with the dentist that you have, that situation, you're switching, call Frankel Dentistry. You can learn about what they have to offer. JohnFrankelDentistry.com is the website. You can even schedule your appointments right there. Or make that call to 419-474-9611 in Toledo, 419-693-0781 in Maumee. And now they have the Dustin Road office in Oregon, making getting to see Dr. Frankel all the more convenient. It's pretty much a location for every end of town. They've been enhancing smiles for years, and that is their goal, to help you achieve the best of your life. Make that appointment today at johnfrankeldentistry.com.
Summer is for lovers.
All right.
There we go.
Got it.
The ice cream, the Miralax. What were we talking about right before we?
Miralax Monday.
Miralax Monday.
Everybody knows about Miralax.
Well, ever since I got my diagnosis from the doctor,
Your
the diagnosis that I got a couple years ago. I didn't tell you about that.
No.
Oh boy, yeah, I had a scare. I had a scare because I had this pain in my side.
Yeah.
It was like wouldn't go away. Right.
Right.
It was there for a couple weeks, and finally, my wife was like, "You need to go, just have somebody." So I went and I told them about it. They took an X-ray, and she showed me. She brought the X-ray in, and she showed me like, "Okay, do you see these dark? Here's your body. Do you see all these dark masses?" And I'm like,
I'm dying.
"That's it. I'm dead. That's like cancer or something, right?" And she goes, "That's poop."
Oh.
She goes, it's like
You know,
rock.
you gotta go regular, man.
Rock hard. I was like, that's why I was like, it can't be that. It can't be backed up. They're like, nope. It's like rock hard, lodged in your intestines.
Oh,
nice.
She's like, have you eaten a lot of cheese lately? And I was like,
What do you mean?
have you ever heard of Pizza Palooza? That was like 3 weeks
Oh
ago.
my gosh.
And she told me, she was like, go get thing of Miralax. She's like, double the dose and don't go anywhere.
Stay in.
Stay home.
You're gonna be a
So
little
ever
busy.
since Miralax Mondays?
Miralax Monday is what follows Pizza Palooza. That's what happens. That's more information than any of you ever wanted to
Anybody
know.
wants to know.
In fact, most of the show today between you and your son has had to do with poop problems. So
I'm just
And
gonna
both
stay
involving-
quiet in the
Yeah,
corner.
stay quiet. You know.
Both involving Pizza Palooza. Yeah.
Oh.
So but Gwen Hartford, her son won the Shays $500 gift card.
That's awesome.
That's really cool. Congratulations to you, Gwen. Actually, I will be in downtown Sylvania. What's going on in downtown Sylvania tonight?
Yes, their first Friday art walk.
Yeah.
Put on by Redbird Sylvania. So
Right.
Some music. We're in Adora district, so you can enjoy that. Shopping.
Yeah,
Go
it's a
check
good
out
time.
our art galleries. It is a great time. I think everybody really enjoys stopping out on the first Fridays and hanging out.
Do you have gift cards to or like coupons or anything like that to Mayberry ice cream?
Not on me, but I do have gift cards
Do you have-
available.
You have like things are like $1 off or like $5 off, something like that. Do you have
So
anything
we'll
like that?
do certain times, if the schools want some stuff, we do free scoop cards.
Okay.
I think my mom actually takes them when she goes to the grocery store.
Can I get my hands on some of those?
Sure.
That would help promote you tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be down there with Shays this evening about 6:30.
Oh, nice.
And we're gonna be all you gotta do, you just gotta know what's the slogan. That's what we're gonna be asking. We're gonna be going up to people with the camera and we're gonna be asking people, do you know the slogan?
Who's Shays or Mayberry ice
Shays.
cream?
Shays. Do you know the slogan? For a chance to win a free scoop to Mayberry
We
ice
don't
cream.
want everyone's business. We just want yours.
There it is, right there.
I do have a little bit of a
Smoking
cheat
like a
sheet, but I
Head
do
of the
know
Sylvania
Joe
Chamber
Shays.
should probably know that, right?
Joe Shays shares
Yeah.
that a lot, and I love it.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
also my neighbors. In Mayberry.
oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want everybody's business, just yours. So I'll be giving away, if you can answer that question tonight, get a free scoop to Mayberry ice cream.
There you go.
And there we go. That works out perfectly. So we'll see you down there this evening. How long before we go on?
A couple minutes.
All right. Well, then one last look at different music that's going on this weekend with the one and only Andy Joe Taylor.
What's up, Toledo? I hope y'all had a great weekend and got to check out last weekend's lineup of shows. I myself had a great weekend. Brunswick sure knows how to welcome you with open arms. I had such a blast at the Brew Kettle, and I can't wait to come back again with the Menace Army. And I'm looking forward to another great weekend, but first and foremost, happy 4th of July weekend. We are so blessed to live in the land of the free and the home of the brave. And what better way to celebrate the 4th of July than with some live local music? Let's get to this weekend's Music No with Andy Joe. Friday, Noisy Neighbors is rocking out at the Village Idiot. Two Life Missing is headed back to Cockable, and the Kirby's are jamming at Papa's Tavern. And yours truly is headed back to Bradner, Ohio again. I'm so excited to be jamming at Snuffy's for a special Andy Joe show for the July edition. Saturday, Old School is kicking it at Madhouse. Distant Cousins is jamming at Bar 145, and Kendra Morris is headed back to Frankie's. Toledo, have a great 4th of July weekend. Eat lots of burgers and hot dogs. Take in every single firework. And celebrate the freedom that we have the privilege of having. Brought to you courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. Make sure y'all stay in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe on K100, Today's Best Country, and Guy in the 419 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend and happy 4th of July.
The Music Know with Andy Joe. The Music Know with Andy Joe. She'll tell you where to go. The Music Know.
And of course, you can see Andy Joe down at Country Concert next week. 5 days from now is when that's kicking off.
She has got to be so excited.
Oh my
to be-
gosh.
I mean, that you're talking some big names on those stages.
Well, and she's one of the youngest. She's not the youngest performer to ever perform on that stage. To ever be able to be, well, maybe the youngest to perform on. No. Because actually, you know who was the youngest?
Scotty McCreery.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
What?
Taylor Swift was the youngest performer. She was 17 years old at the time. And she was that's when my wife met her. My wife, who was also 17 or 18 at the time. Yeah, I'd have been 18. Yeah, just amazing. But Thursday night they've got Cody Johnson, Trace Adkins, Jody Messina. Friday with Lainey Wilson, Big and Rich featuring Gretchen Wilson, Dustin Lynch, Craig Morgan. Saturday is Hardy. That'll be a big one. That's gonna be huge. Bailey Zimmerman, Clinton Black, Sarah Evans, and of course Andy Joe Taylor. Just on stage. All those people. I can't wait to talk to her afterwards and find out.
So good.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's the time of her life.
Oh,
You kidding me? She's gonna.
It's gonna be what I wish I were in town for it. But you know what? Saturday's not gonna be a fun. Saturday we've got a 10-hour layover in Dallas at like 10 p.m.
Saturday tomorrow, Saturday?
No.
A week.
When we're coming back from
Oh.
our vacation.
All right, hold that thought.
Woof.
Post Malone and more Morgan Wallen on K100. It's Lynn and Marco. Thanks everybody who joined us today on our show. Whether we're on Facebook Live or live in the studio, lots of people checking in and saying hi. And boy, we covered them all. And so thanks to Tim Neese, who was in charge of Bash in the Bay, as we celebrated today on Text What's Next. It was super awesome.
Yeah, the life, the legend, Pat Daly. So sad at his passing. He passed away quietly at his Put-in-Bay home at 83.
Yeah, he's a legend there for sure. Special thanks to whoever won the tickets today to go see a great show, Faster Horses. You have all those names?
I know Scott Avery
Scott,
is one of those
that's one,
names. So Scott picked up tickets. Jessica did not.
Yeah, well, she tried.
I can't remember the others, but we love you anyway.
Yeah.
It was early this morning. We
It
gave
was.
us way early.
It was. All right, next week we put another $10 up there, so $1,240 could be yours with the birthday wheel. Special thanks to Pat McCarty, guy in the 419, for coming in and helping us broadcast this whole thing live on Facebook. Pat,
my pleasure.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Anything else we got to do here?
Other than wish everybody a great weekend.
Yeah. Any questions, comments, motivational statements, Patrick?
Yeah, if you're going to ever call into a radio station, do so with excitement.
Yes, the excitement level needs to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing we did learn here in today's show. All right, well, thanks to everybody. We'll be back on Monday as you enjoy your weekend. We leave you here with one last laugh.
It's time for one last laugh
We are just way too mature to find that funny.
on K100.
Your last laugh of the day is brought to you by J. Foster Jewelers.
So why was Pavlov's hair so soft?
Don't know. Why?
He conditioned it.
Lynn and Marco in the morning, and the
There we go. All right.
Love it.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Tiffany, thank you for coming in.
thank
As
you.
always,
Yes,
you
you're the
bring
best.
the excitement.
Yeah.
We needed you today.
Just like a ray of sunshine.
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you guys.
Yeah, we
Thanks
need
for
you there.
having me.
So stop out at Pizza Palooza in a couple weeks and stop into Mayberry Ice Cream anytime that they're open, of course. So thank you to Keith Klonch, our sponsor. We need more sponsors. Hey,
Hey,
I need
you can't
some-
ask me sponsorship live on the radio.
I need some. I need some like a concrete sponsor or something.
That's not
Like a-
me. They might be listening, but
like
they're on
a
the job.
concrete sponsor. No, I'm talking. No. I was saying
Oh.
like somebody who's like to be a spot like not was talking about a concrete business. Why do you know somebody in a concrete business?
Well,
We'll talk afterwards. Tiffany, I know what I'm doing. All right. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We will see you next week for a shortened show next Friday. I'll be in Curacao broadcasting live from the beach.
Expect some beautiful scenery
Oh,
behind
it's going to
you.
be amazing. All right, everybody. Pat McCarty, Guy in the 419, Lynn, Marco, thanks for tuning in. Tiffany,
great
thanks for being
weekend.
here. We'll see you next week.